Is this thing on?
Hello, how's it going? I don't know how long this one's gonna be today. My neck's still bothering me, but I don't want to go through half of the month, and not actually do anything. So, yeah, we're gonna be starting it at least today, in hopes that we can get through Gilneas maybe a little bit. I haven't worn this headset in so long, it feels weird to me. So, bear with me as I adjust it and whatnot. So, alright, let's get started. Created a new character, Worgen, male, hunter. We're doing this because I really want this dog as my pet. Yeah. So this is proof that I'm not big boned, I'm just fat. Alrighty, now we gotta decide what our let's make our human version first. All right, let's try to go a little bit darker. I don't want to look like an old dude, but I don't necessarily want to look like a teenager either. Could go black, Asian inspired. That one's not too bad. Go round. Hairstyle. The peasant hairstyle. Okay. A mustache, horseshoe, professor, the Tusker. I'm gonna go Tusker. Yeah. I just want sideburns. I don't want a beard. Sideburns long. There we go with those mutton chops. Alright, hair color. I have a question. I have an answer. Sea cucumbers. Why sea cucumbers? Because we all need to know the true facts about sea cucumbers. Red hair? But didn't I do red hair for the dwarf? Now what kind of red hair we talking? Like light one? That one? That one? Wait. Okay, so 3, 4, 6, or 8. This one. Okay. Our eyebrows. Do we want thick eyebrows? Ooh, look at those bushy. I like that right there. Change our eye color. Doesn't really matter. You want bushy like that? Or the natural, like what mine look like in real life? Okay, we'll go with that then. Alright, now we gotta design our werewolf form. So fur color, might as well go with that to match our... Yeah, we'll go with that to match our... What? Yeah, I don't like the white. Sorry. Like, I don't want to be playing, going through a spooky area of the game and I'm bright neon white lighting everything up. It's supposed to look scary. I don't even know if I want that fur color. That's cool looking though. I just go with that. Keep it traditional. No, that's it right there. That's it right there. Facial hair. It's roughy. Should go with that. Kind of matches mine. Go with the braid. Ears. You can get chewed ears, really long ears. Ooh. Those are kind of messed up. Curved clips. Crooked. Go with nod. That looks kind of cool. The one that was flopped over. This one. Askew. Then our eyes, you said want to be gold. Like that? Or do we want real eyes? That looks cool because the scar is on the same side as the white eye. Yeah, that looks really good. Okay. That's our guy. That is our October, our Spooktober character, ladies and gentlemen. Alright. Now, remember, we're gonna have to adjust the add-ons and whatnot. Does the mic sound okay? It's not too echoey or anything, is it? Closer to my mouth. I need to get an art, like a boom arm or something, to get so I can actually have it in front of me instead of down here. It's taking a while to load, ain't it?
Led by their indomitable king, Gen Greymane, the proud citizens of Gilneas once stood with the Alliance against the vile, orcish horde that sought to conquer all of Lordaeron. Gilneas survived, but in the chaotic years following the Second War, the mighty kingdom grew ever inward. Distrustful of their former allies, the Gilneans erected a mighty wall at the borders of their land, closing off their nation and their hearts from an ever-darkening world. Now, many years later, as the seemingly unstoppable undead scourge marches across Lordaeron, human civilization once again teeters on the brink of destruction. As war and terror close in all around them, the citizens of Gilneas are faced with one terrible truth. Their mighty wall cannot hold back the dead for much longer. And worse, rumors of a new threat have arisen within the kingdom's borders, of feral nightmare creatures that walk upright as men, but hunt and howl as wolves.
We don't know how many intruders we're dealing with, but the headlands are overrun, and we're cut off from the harbor towns. Expect to be outnumbered. I want the perimeter secured, and the gates manned by 2 guards at all times. No one gets in, no one gets out. We protected Gilneas from the Scourge. We protected Gilneas during the Northgate Rebellion. We will protect Gilneas from whatever this new threat may be.
This is what we look like. Let me know if it's too loud. But this is what we look like before we become afflicted. So, right now, We don't have any racial abilities because all of our racial abilities are going to be tied to our curse. So the game is a bit quiet.
I want the perimeter secured and the gates manned by 2 guards at all times. No one gets in, no one gets out.
The better? We'll see.
For my people.
What are you still doing here, citizen? Haven't you heard? The city is under a complete lockdown.
We protected Gilneas from the scourge.
Go see Lieutenant Walden. He'll give you further directions for
We
evacuation.
will protect Gilneas from whatever this new threat may be.
Let's go find Lieutenant Walden and get our orders. Guys, he didn't make it. Deep claw marks run through the man's corpse. The lieutenant appears to have died from severe wounds. The prince might want to hear this news. You hear the sound of fighting coming from the market. Yeah, it's Gen. Yeah, Prince Liam Greymane is Gen Greymane's son. Yep.
For Gilneas.
It's you again. Looks like you're not one to hide from the face of danger. Very well then.
For my people.
We need you, Rasbone. There are Worgen everywhere. Worgen, my father had warned me that Archmage Arigal's creations have run amok. Where are they coming from? I suppose it doesn't matter. Help us make quick work of them. We'll show them that what we Gilneans are made of.
For Gilneas.
Evacuate the merchant square. The civilians aren't safe here anymore, not even inside their homes. We're doing our best to stop the Worgen from getting indoors, but their numbers are too great. Help us by evacuating the civilian homes. My father's army in the prison district will be able to better protect them. Alrighty. And that reminds me of auto loop. I not have the ability to call a pet yet? Level 5 is when I get that ability. What? Oh!
I don't have a target.
Yeah, I'll get that fixed. 1 sec here.
I need to target something first.
Yeah, hold on. Whoops. I blame Dolly for that. Timer. That off. Then can I delete that message? Should be easy, right? Oh, well, I'll leave it. So we got to evacuate the market homes. There's one after me.
I need a target.
I need a target.
I need to get closer. I need to target something first.
You are very welcome, ma'am.
Too far away. I can't reach that.
Hello? It's coming
I can't
right
attack
for
that
us.
target. I can't attack that.
Oh, there's a quest. Is it in the mailbox? Oh, it's Gwen Armstead.
Any friend of Greymane is a friend of mine.
Listen, we can't let our supplies get destroyed. With Gilneas walled off from the outside world, we won't last through the winter if we lose much more of our stock. Please help me salvage what you
Watch
can.
your back.
We need to grab 4 of these boxes. One. Not the gumdrop buttons. 2. There's 3, and there's 4 over there. Alrighty. This should get us to level 3.
I got a bad feeling.
We salvaged the supplies? I have, ma'am. Excellent. I'll make sure to get these to a safe
Good
place.
day.
And she gave us a bag. Sweet. Oh, hey, look. Helix is playing. Alright, so we got Wing Clip. That's a slow ability.
For my people.
It's no use. They're not letting up.
For Gilneas.
Good job. Thanks to you, many Gilneans will live to see another day. Did I just level up twice? It's time for you to leave. Go to the military district with the other civilians. Check in with Gwen Armstead when you cross the bridge to the southeast. See if everyone's okay. I will stay here with the guards and cover the civilians' retreat. Go now. That's an order. Yeah, we got disengage. Yeah, we leveled up back to back. Disengage is a sweet ability. I love it. You can actually use it if you're good, because I main hunter a lot. So if you're good enough, you can actually jump up in the air and use it for travel. I remember we were doing mythics. There was a dungeon called Mists of Tirna Scythe, and there's these giant gorm. They're like big larvae. And one of them does an explosion that throws you off the edge, and I got thrown off the edge, but I turned around fast enough to throw myself back onto the edge, and everybody was like, "Did that just happen?"
What's your
Yeah, it did.
story?
We're all fine here, a little shaken, but alive. Most of us made it here alive. There are Worgen on this side of the city as well. We're going to continue heading south once everyone's accounted for. That reminds me. Someone was asking about you. A man named Blake. Said something about a plan to escape into the woods.
Keep your chin up, eh?
Huntsman Blake.
Oi.
I knew you had to be around here. I've taught you all that is practical for now. It is time we join the other survivors. The others mentioned King Greymane and his royal guard are just south of here. We should go there and seek safety in numbers. What the hell is going on here?
We are bound by a common enemy.
These are the trainers. Yep. Vetus Darkwater, the warlock trainer. Lauren the
Ain't you a
Fence.
chipper looking one?
I swear this wasn't my fault. Why are you all looking at me
Long
like
live
that?
Greymane.
We got Sister Almyra. She is the priest trainer. We got Celestine of the Harvest. Who's the druid trainer. There's more trainers back here, I think, isn't there? Because there's warrior and rogue, and
Ain't one bit of rubbish in my selection.
your selection is rubbish, lady.
Cheerio.
Cheerios, I love that cereal. Just kidding. Maybe they're up here further. But they're not really needed anymore. Alright. King Greymane.
You have my attention.
You've done well coming here. If we Gilneans stick together, we might yet defeat this terrible enemy. Lord Darius Crowley has been called many things. Rebel, traitor, terrorist. Before the Civil War, I called him friend. I never blamed him for leading an insurrection against me. His land and people were separated from Gilneas by a stone wall, but we had no choice. Regardless, Crowley is exactly the type of person we need now. Enter Stonewood Prison and ask Captain Broderick about Crowley's whereabouts. I'd send my own men, but there'll still be bad blood.
Trust your instincts.
So that's the thing, right? So during the plague of Lordaeron, so I'll open my map here to kind of show you. So Gilneas is right here, right? This is where we're currently at. We're just in an instance version of it. We're in this city right here, right? And there's a big wall that goes all the way across up here, right? They did that because Silver Pine Forest, Hillsbrad Foothills, and Tirisfal Glades were all the Kingdom of Lordaeron, and they were all under siege by the Scourge threat. So rather than help them, Gen had his people construct a giant wall to keep the plague at bay, right? But by doing that, he had a bunch of farmers, because all the way up through Silver Pine Forest, there was a village up here named Pyrewood, and then this is where Crowley's people lived. He had a ton of farms up here, and a ton of people, a couple different towns. And rather than evacuate them in and build a wall, he just built the wall, splitting the kingdom in half. And everybody on this side was left to deal with the Scourge threat, while the people of Gilneas stayed on this side of the wall in relative safety. And that's the reason why Crowley and the people from the other side of the wall led an insurrection against Greymane. It's because basically they felt abandoned by their king. They lost and got thrown in prison, which is why they're here now. But now he's calling upon Crowley's help because Crowley was like a super general. Like, he is super strong and tactful, and so yeah. Quick spark notes of the backstory there. Fine by me if King Greymane wants you to risk your life to rescue a known traitor. Do me a favor, do something useful while you're out there, and kill these cursed flea bags. Alright, so we need to kill 5 Bloodfang Worgen. You go speak to Captain Broderick in the prison. Well, it's not just the Worgen starting zone. Like, you get a lot of that information in the Silver Pine Forest as well. When you're playing as part of the Deathstalkers and you're going to assassinate Ivar Bloodfang. You know, he talks about why Crowley's there trying to recruit him, and he says why he doesn't want to work for King Greymane, and it's because of what happened. It's like Ivar's entire family got killed by the Scourge because Gen built the wall and wouldn't let anybody in. You know, we just talked to Gwen Armistead. She just straight up admitted that there's no entrance through the wall, so if they lose their supplies, then they're out of luck. Alright, Captain Broderick.
You have my undivided attention.
Greymane wants to save Crowley. Has he gone mad? Not yet. Don't understand why the king wants to waste time saving his hide. But if you want to risk your life, then be my guest. Crowley and his men are holed up upstairs, probably plotting against the king as we speak.
The past must not be repeated.
Not quite. Slain guard. Like, seriously, like... Let's take a look at this town. This is one of the coolest designed towns in this entire game. It's Gothic architecture. Right there, that's a screenshot of me, man. Probably use that for part of the thumbnail. Lord Darius Crowley. Greymane's right. These beasts do not give a damn about our politics. Gilneas needs to stand together. One of those mangy flea bags got Dempsey real good. We cannot move him until we stabilize his bleeding. Give us a hand holding back these mongrels. A couple of minutes is all we need, brother. You got it, brother. Tobias Mistmantle. We're gonna find out a lot more about Tobias in the next zone that we do. Spin my head right round, right round. One of my favorite things about playing a hunter is it's the only ranged class that plays like melee. You don't have to stand still unless you're playing marksman. Half expected. Be cool. I'm in combat, so something is coming. What the hell?
I need to get closer.
Is this bugged out? No! Porque? Is he gonna jump? Like, that's not good. Alright, I'm not in combat anymore. There we go.
I need to target something first. I don't have a target.
I don't need the help of Crowley and his cronies. You're not a dish, you're a man.
I need a target.
This is what happens when you don't use Dr. Squatch so
I need to
crowds.
target something first.
Turn into a Worgen.
I need a target.
I got a bunch of sponsorship opportunities this week. Hello Fresh
I need to target
and
something first. I don't
Star
have a
Trek
target.
Fleet Command
I need to target
offered me
something
a
first.
sponsorship
I need a
opportunity
target.
today, or not today,
I don't
but
have a target.
Wednesday, I think. We did it! We're wieners!
We will prevail.
We did it! Thanks to you, a good man has survived. Yeah. Listen, for the first time since the Civil War, I agree with Greymane. Now is the time to put aside our quarrel. It sure doesn't look like these beasts care much whether you rebel or you are royal. Send word back to Greymane. My men will join his. There's a safe house not far from here, in Josiah's cellar. My lads stashed some heavy artillery there. Tell our kings that my arsenals are now at his disposal. Tell the king that my arse is now at his disposal. We're in the money. We're in the
I
money.
need to target something first.
Aspect of the cheetah. We don't have a pet. We're not going to be able to have the dog
I need a target.
since they did the reworks. Because normally it used to be that you just started as with pet, and we didn't start with the pet. So the whole point of this is null and void now.
What?
Lord Godfrey, if I hadn't seen you kill the few mangy things with my own eyes, I'd think you did not complete the task I asked of you. Looks like we're hardly putting a dent in their numbers. True, we are hardly putting a dent in their numbers because you ain't done shit.
Our curse is also our greatest gift.
You know, Mrs. Wiggle could do this. Just saying. What in the bloody hell has Crowley? What in the bloody hell was Crowley up to? The arsenal Crowley speaks of is in the cellar of the building just west of here. It is unnerving that artillery is smuggled inside the city by my enemies, yet it might end up saving Gilnean lives today. Find Josiah Avery and requisition the rebel artillery. We will put the weapons to good use.
We
Why?
will have justice for the fallen.
Why can't you? If you're on your phone. Ah. Good point. All right, here's the cellar door. Go inside this creepy cellar. Holy crap, this'll help. So Josiah, what's up, buddy?
What's your story?
Don't look at me. Leave me alone.
That's enough.
Okay. Oh shit. Oh, you've been bitten by a Worgen. It's probably nothing, but it sure stings a little. You were bitten by a Worgen. The wound looks minor. Maybe it'll go away with time.
Make it quick.
He turned into one of them, didn't he? How do we even begin to fight an enemy that can do this to us? My father's arsenal is certainly a good start, I suppose. Worgen are hiding in the alleys ahead. Take one of my mastiffs to find them more easily. We're going to need a clear way ahead if we're going to move these cannons above ground.
This mastiff will help you find the hidden Worgen.
There we go. I don't know if I actually am going to get to keep this guy, but you didn't have to do that,
Target
man.
something first.
I appreciate it, but you didn't have to do it. So I wonder if I'm gonna get to
Can't
keep
attack that
this.
target.
Get to keep this mastiff. I hope I do.
I need a target.
Go ahead and unlock this and move it up just a wee bit there.
I don't have a target.
I do know of a couple areas in the game where these hounds exist. There's not a lot of
Target
them.
something first.
So we will be able to go and grab one. But they are my favorite canine model in the game. These big old floppy faced bulldogs. No, no, I'm not doing that anymore. No.
What is it?
Excellent. I'll start rounding up some help to get these cannons positioned. Alright, so now we gotta decide if we want the staff or the bow. It's time. We'll take it from here. Tell King Greymane that my arsenal will be at his disposal. My father's arsenal will be at his disposal. There's more than enough firepower here to blow the Worgen from here to the North Sea. I mean, that's cool, but actuality, Lorna, the North Sea's not very far from here. So we got a crossbow instead of a gun now.
For country, for family.
I knew Crowley would come through. His weapons will be more than useful to us. I didn't get to keep that bulldog. Oop. All these years after the war, and Crowley was still hiding enough firepower in that cellar to level half of the district. It might have come to that, unfortunately. We can't open fire just yet. There is a civilian trapped on the other side of the prison. Not just any civilian. Krenin Aranas is one of the most brilliant alchemists this world has known. One of his potions saved my daughter Tess from dying soon after being born. Take my horse. Rescue him. Krenin must live.
My people have
Let's do
endured
it!
much.
Come on, hurry, the horse is gonna die. Oh, this is bad. Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah, this is one thing that they don't do well when they do the scaling and like the stat adjustments is the vehicles. Like this horse has less HP than I had.
Thank you. I owe you my life.
Yeah. Hairline. Should buy a hat.
Speak.
Well done. We'll make sure Kraven makes it out of the city alive.
We've got Aratus. Fire at will.
Fire at Will Smith.
What now?
We've done all we can here. Let King Greymane know we bought some time. I have a feeling it won't be long till the Worgen are back in force. We'll need to fall back to Greymane Court to the west, if that's the case. It's the last place we can hold out without being trapped like fish in a barrel. Alrighty, let's go talk to Greymane. Don't look into their eyes. They're not the people you once knew. The bite wound is getting worse. You don't feel so good.
We've been walled up for far too long.
Yeah, no.
Keep your chin up, eh?
Cannot be tamed. I'm gonna look that up real quick. Yeah, they don't get it anymore. So we are gonna have to make a journey to go and get one of those dogs. So we go to Petopia. Dogs. This is your hounds. Okay. Ooh, the new dogs look weird. Alright, so the Mastiffs. We can get one here. We can get a Mountain Mastiff here in Gilneas. Just gotta figure out where they're at. Accompanies the Watchman at Tempest Reach. So when we go to infiltrate that area, we have to make sure that we grab a dog there, otherwise we can't get one until later on.
Hail, champion.
We're left with very few choices. What we do next will be a critical decision.
Gilneas will
Make it
prevail.
past the gates into Duskhaven. We'll be safe. The eastern mountains are virtually impassable.
We need to keep the Worgen's attention in the city again. It's the only shot we have for the survivors to make it to Duskhaven.
I'll stay behind with the Royal Guard, Father. It's my duty to Gilneas.
Not a chance, boy. Gilneas is going to need its king's undivided attention. I'll have your father wondering whether his child is alive or not. My men and I will hole up inside the Lightstone Cathedral. I've already given the order and the cannons are on their way. Lead our people well, Gil.
We were fools to take up arms against each other, Darius. The Worgen would have never stood a chance.
We do what we must.
You don't have to do this. You've done more than enough already. but if you decide to stay, I'd be a fool to turn you away. My men have fortified their position inside the cathedral and are ready for what comes next. I'm about to head there and take as many of these flea-ridden devils with me as I can. You're welcome to come along for the ride. Let's do it. I'm gonna put my hands around your hips and grab very tightly, okay?
Let's round up as many of them as we can. Every Worgen chasing us is one less Worgen chasing the survivor.
And I ran so far away. I'm gonna get away. Like flock of seagulls? Well, back to tell you do.
You'll never catch us, you blasted mongrels!
What can I do for you?
Brace yourself. Here they come. The time has come. If we're gonna put a dent in their numbers, the time is now. We have the position, we have the firepower. All that remains to be seen is whether we have the courage, and I sure don't see a coward standing in front of me.
Watch your back.
Are you sure? Oh no, I'm dead! Leave me alone! It's funny, I don't see a coward in front of me when I learn the spell Feign Death. Alrighty.
Get gabbing or get going.
You've done well. You've done more than could be asked of any Gilnean. We're running low on ammunition. It's time to regroup inside. We've had enough ammunition to carry on the Civil War another month, yet the Worgen's numbers are such that we're nearly spent. We don't want to be caught out here in the open when that happens. Fall back inside the cathedral and report to the boss. I'm sure old Crowley will know what to do next.
Good day.
Oh, they gave us the staff too.
We will prevail.
We've given them everything we have, yet still they come. Do not worry, Razbone. We'll slay many more before today is over. We have a good choke point here. Feel free to say a prayer if that's your sort of thing. Take courage, and let's kill these mutts.
I don't have a target. I need a target.
Lamas.
We do what we must.
This is a big turning point here. Actually, I should read that first. Your skin is black and blue around the wound. There also appears to be thick hair growing around the edges of it.
We will prevail.
They've stopped coming. No, that's not a good thing.
Look at what you've become. Those cursed beasts.
Beasts all over the shop.
Are nothing more than just another wretched mongrel. Do you even remember what you did to your friends? Your kind.
So they don't really explain this outside of this cutscene. But we are the reason that Crowley and Tobias mismail our Worgens. We turned them after we
They
turned.
still believe you can be saved. To which I must ask, is there even a shred of humanity left within you? Perhaps we will find out soon enough.
The cutscene is all the old models too, which I think is funny. And there we go, Dark Flight. That was me, yep. And now they got me here in the stocks. Need you to pull through. This dosage is strong enough to kill a horse. But I know you. I know what you're made of. You will be fine. Trust me. I know what you're going through. Now drink up and close your eyes. Alright. Now we're Worgen. So Krennan's potion did not kill you. Well, I suppose that means the human inside of you is in control then. I guess I won't be shooting you after all. At least not yet. Go, speak with Krennan Aranis and give him the good news. He's in charge of the house where we keep your kind. Just remember, I've got my eye on you. You so much try anything funny and you'll get a bullet between the eyes. You want a duel, buddy? You want a duel? You want a duel? A little bit of exploring here. Okay, so we got the trainers. Why are you over here? He's probably doing some kind of potion brewing or something. I thought he was cooking. Like, they got the warlock trainer cooking. Samantha
If it ain't
Buckley.
here, it ain't nowhere.
Hello, Samantha Buckley. Sister Elmira.
Buying and selling is in my blood.
Look at that. I never noticed. So you see the screen shaking? That's because this is the same point in time that Kazan was blowing up and the world was beginning to shatter from the cataclysm. We're looking at these paintings now because after I found that painting in the last area of American Gothic parody, I kind of want to see. Oop. Jack all trades daring. Profession change.
Ain't you a chipper looking one?
Let's see, we're gonna be playing this guy for a little while, so maybe we should think about professions, huh? What do you guys think? We do skinning? We're gonna get increased skinning speed.
Let the light of the new moon guide
We'll do skinning and do leatherworking as well. Why not? I don't think we can make mail though, that's the thing. Oh, yeah, we can. Cool. Hell yeah. We're gonna do skinning and leatherworking.
Your back.
We're gonna make our own gear.
Farewell.
It's a banker here. So we need to go buy a skinning knife. Yeah, you can now. It used to be you couldn't until like really high levels, but looks like that's no longer a thing. They did a little bit of profession rework. See, I want one of these over here. One of these doggies. Ooh, we got
Any friend of Greymane
weapons
is a friend of mine.
We're gonna probably be needing to buy a melee weapon from him soon. At level 10. Alright, let's go check upstairs here. I don't think we looked up here. Well, I fell down anyway. Jesus. Is that Doan? Is that Archmage Doan from Scarlet Monastery? That looks like him. No, Doan didn't have hair. Never mind. He lost his hair. Why do they have dragon eggs? Oh, this is Alchemist's house. That's why. Why are there baby clothes? Maybe he has a gnome roommate. No, there's a picture of a child right there. That would probably explain it.
We live another
Okay,
day.
it worked. By the light, it worked. Ah, yes, the effects of the curse cannot ever be fully cured as far as we know. With treatment, however, your mind will remain yours, and not that of a wild animal. We are fortunate that the treatment worked on you. Normally, we can only treat recent infections. We'll need to continue your medication if we are to have you reverse the curse. I will need mandrake essence to brew another batch of my serum for you. You'll find a crate stashed beneath the shed to the southwest of town. Okay. We're going to go to the shed to the southwest of town here. And we do have some movement speed increases. Wait, didn't he say it was beneath the shed? Is this supposed to be a shed? This is a lean-to, man. The crate has been smashed, and the vials appear to have been broken. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I recognize those ships. This guy's got a knife in his back. Slain Watchman. A long knife with a skull ornament on its hilt sticks out of the militiaman's ribs. As you look around for clues, you spot a pair of savage-looking warships at the shore. Gilneas is being invaded. Bring word back to Drusthaven's mayor, Gwen Armstead. Gilneas will soon belong to the Forsaken. I don't think so. Yep. We're getting attacked by the Forsaken on one side. We're getting attacked by the Worgen on the other side. And there's a lot of tremors happening.
Get gabbing or get going.
Forsaken, quick, we must mount a defense. The reefs have always protected us from a coastal attack. The earthquakes must have opened a passage for the Forsaken ships. Quick, slow down the attackers while I get the rest of the militia ready. I think I can hear the prince and some of our men engaging the Forsaken as we speak. Speak to Liam and see how you can be of use. Oh, and make sure he doesn't get himself killed. I'm afraid he might be a little reckless in his current state.
That's enough gabbing for me today.
on the fence.
What can I do for you?
I swear it wasn't my fault.
Farewell.
You're saying the same stuff. Alright, let's go kill. And the irony is, like, we just played Forsaken. You remember when we were playing the Forsaken starting zone and there was Worgen, that Worgen came out and attacked us from Silverpine Forest? Yeah. Because of these events. I might actually switch over to that Forsaken at some point during the month too, because Silverpine Forest connects to this zone. Like they had square line together. Spoon, you're alive. I thought I was having dreams about the old days when I heard your voice. Hold the line. I'm still not sure if you're alive or dead, human or Worgen. I'm not even sure if I'm really awake, but this I'm sure of. We're gonna kill a great many of these motherless Forsaken. You mother Forsaken! You can't take them alone. Look here. The big fat ones. Abominations they're called. They don't go down easy, so don't tackle them on your own. But I have an idea so crazy it just might work. Or it might get you killed, if we're not careful, I suppose. There are barrels of gunpowder beneath the sheds by the windmills. Grab them and toss them on the abomination's head. I'll take care of the rest with this trusty old blunderbuss. Once again, these are not by a shed. I do not understand.
I need to target something first.
We do have the ability to tame a pet, so I'm gonna tame pretty much the first pet that I see, or the first animal. Which actually, now that I think about it, might be a horse. Fire! But that guy has a headache.
I got bad feet. I need a target.
It would be interesting if I tamed a cat.
Something first.
I don't know what level you have to be to tame undead creatures. I know the undead start with the ability to do it. No, you have to be in the Shadowlands to find that book, I think. So if you're not undead, you have to be at least level 50. It's not the same for the mechanicals though. You're either a gnome or goblin or an engineer can craft you a book. But I think it'd be cool to have like an undead pet for the spooky areas.
I need to target something first.
I usually get a rhino, a woolly rhino.
I don't have a target.
And I name him Rocksteady from him. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That's Tum Tum Wiggle and Rocksteady. Is the camera quality okay? It's not all grainy or anything, is it? Can you see my ribs alright? Yes, just like old times. I'm going to have to work hard at not shooting you, but Krenin explained everything to us. He had a broken bottle in his hand. Stop it. You and me, we make a great team. It's good to have you back. Oh, he's gonna give us some wine. Oh, we gotta select her. We can take it from here. Check in with Mayor Armstead. These are only a small part of Forsaken forces. If we don't move quickly, we're gonna have a bigger problem on our hand. See what you can do to engage your Forsaken army to the landing location. Move this up. So we got Aspect of the Turtle, which is a defensive cooldown. It gives us a turtle shell for a little while.
What's your story?
Great news. I've sent the remaining militia to the shore to meet the Forsaken force head on. Lord Godfrey is leading the attack near the Forsaken's landing. See what you can do to help us keep the Forsaken back. I've been told Godfrey has commandeered the Storm Cellar in Allen Farmstead farm to the west. Seek him there.
Good day.
Alright. So... we can run a little bit faster using Dark Flight, which is a Worgen racial ability. But yeah, we're starting to get our Worgen racials. So we have Dark Flight, which it turns us into a Worgen once we get the ability to switch our forms back and forth. And it gives us 40% run speed for 10 seconds. We have Aberration, that reduces the shadow and nature damage that we take by 1%. We have Flare, which gives us increased skinning skill and allows us to skin faster. Viciousness, which increases our critical strike chance. And then we have a couple other ones that we're going to get as our curse progresses. Of course, all of these are friendly, so we can't tame them. Literally haven't had the opportunity to tame anything yet.
What now?
The Forsaken are here in full strength. We barely have enough men to hold them back.
Speak.
Unleash the beast. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like the idea of having a Worgen amongst our ranks. Who knows how long till Krennan's concoction wears off and you're trying to chomp off one of our heads. Until that time, however, we can make ample use of your ferocity. I want you to go out into the battlefield and kill as many of those Forsaken as you can, in as brutal a way as you can. We're gonna put a fear of the Worgen in them.
What now?
So, just quickly to explain something we would learn if we did Silver Pine Forest. Worgen cannot become undead. They're immune to the undead plague. They cannot be resurrected, and that is because they are already cursed. So it's kind of like werewolves and vampires can't turn each other kind of situation, but it's zombies and werewolves instead. The Forsaken catapults are kicking the snot out of us, and even if we do take care of them, they have 2 ships with rows of cannons at the ready. I have a plan to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. You're the stone in this plan. Take out the machinists manning the catapults. After this, use the catapults to launch yourself aboard the Forsaken ships. If your aim isn't terrible, you should be able to land safely. Once aboard, go below decks and take care of each ship's captain. Good luck, Hunter.
I got a bad feeling.
The military will not allow me outside the cellar, but my children are still in my farm. Please, you must go find them. The Forsaken have no regard for innocent life. My kids are in great danger. Their names are Cynthia, Ashley, and James. If you find them, bring them back here. I'll be forever in your debt.
That's enough gabbing.
Oh, this
for
is
me
gonna go
today.
great. Oh look, it's the guy. It's the people that destroyed all of, or it's a monster that destroyed all of our people. Let's follow him back home. James, go home. Don't hurt me. I was just looking for my sister. I think Ashley's inside that house. You want some food? Get out of here, little punk. Are you one of the good Worgen, mister? Did you see Cynthia hiding in the sheds? Yeah. I don't know what the shed, is this a shed? Is this a... First of all, that looks scary. Second of all, I'm pretty sure that's dressed up like Turnip Head from Howl's Moving Castle.
I need to target something first.
Okay, so this is closer to a shed than whatever the hell else they were telling me was a shed. You know, like, just the open air.
It's too far away.
Oh my goodness. I'm just gonna kill all of the combatants up here. I don't know, maybe I can go down into the fields. And I think once I get to like level 30, which I'm telling you guys this now, that this character doing these scary zones, spooky zones, he's gonna get all the way to at least level 50, hands down. So might be able to go do some of the spooky dungeons, like the Strathholm, burning a Strathholm, the culling a Strathholm, Shadowfang Keep, things like that.
I need a target.
Alright, so now we gotta defeat these machinists and shoot ourselves onto the boat.
I don't have a target.
And yeet! Oh, we could have came on the boats and killed the sailors.
Target something first.
And it would have counted. I didn't realize that.
I don't have a target.
We got a disease, a rusty rapier. Physical damage is reduced by 10. That's actually harmful to us because we're not really doing that much damage as it is. And we're gonna find another catapult. Oh, looks like this Duskhaven Watchman did our dirty work for us. I wonder if we can shoot the boat from here. Oh shit. We did it! Pew 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 pew. So there was this mod that I had back in the day, and Mrs. Wiggle, I don't know if you remember this, but it replaced all of the sounds with sounds from Super Mario Brothers. And I had this gnome warrior named Hack McSlash, and he, like, all of his abilities were, like, they all had noises from Super Mario. And
I need to target something.
it was pretty fun. I think they got rid of it because they kind of put a crackdown on like what you're allowed to do. Like, you can't play Bejeweled on the flight paths anymore.
I need a target.
But yeah, it was a fun little sound pack. And I had one that had the Chocobo theme song that would play whenever you mounted up. And it would cycle through like the different Final Fantasies versions of the Chocobo theme song. Oh my gosh, freaking type. So
I'll show you a full moon.
my keyboard's over here, so it's like not in front of me, so I'm like trying to type with skewed. My fingers aren't hitting the right keys. I have trouble typing because I don't proofread what I'm typing anyway. Well, whenever I send an email to like, to like leadership, I sit there and I like really scrutinize it because I'm like, all right, don't look like an idiot. All right, I found your kids and I only ate one of them.
Chipper-looking one.
My children are safe. You've done a wonderful thing. I don't know how to thank you.
Keep your chin up, eh?
I can think of something. Everybody out of the cellar. We got something we got to discuss.
Speak.
Well done. You might be a bloody beast, but you're our beast. Aw, Lord Godfrey, you sure know how to make a dog blush.
What now?
Not bad. It's a good thing you're on our side. Excellent work so far. Oops, I didn't know you can move the window. Our scouts have identified the leader of the Forsaken Ground Assault. One of our Sylvanas hand-picked Dark Rangers is overseeing the battlefront from the Walden house near the shore. Take this whistle and use it when you're close to her. I'll have my men let loose an attack mastiffs to take her down. Be careful. You don't want to engage her alone. Right, so I got exhilaration. Exhilaration just heals me for 30% of my health. It's a pretty solid ability. All right. Starting to get. We still haven't got a chest piece this whole time. We got it. We got a fancy shirt. Keep the fancy shirt on. Dark Ranger Thiola. Hey, you like dogs? Who let the dogs out? Razbone. Razbone let the dogs out. No, the dogs are gonna die!
I need to target something first.
You animals! You're Wolverine, huh? I heard you're quite the animal.
I don't have a target.
Alright. So now I think... Alright, so just to show you, this is what the land looks like right now, right? There's the Greymane Manor. This is what everything looks like. No, he's chasing me. No. Somebody help. Zombie. Hey, they did help.
What now?
You did it. That should take the wind out of their sails.
Speak.
What world was that? Those were not cannons or catapults, that's for sure. Go outside and see what's going on. Oh, then. That's interesting. Good thing I saved those kids. 30 minutes later would have been bad news for them.
For my people.
The ocean, it's swallowing everything. The land, the Forsaken, our men. Razbone, I was on my way when it happened. No time to waste. A good half of the town watch was in the area that collapsed. Get in there and save as many as you can. Make sure to get them out of the water and onto the shore. I'll make sure they get any kind of aid that they need. And the Forsaken are just like, we can breathe underwater, so it doesn't matter.
I need a target.
I grab more than one at once? Nope. So what's the movie for tomorrow, Jake? Still debating. Already.
For Gilneas.
You did what you could. With any luck, a few others will find their way to shore. We've escaped death through dumb luck. The luck is running out. The coast is becoming flooded even as we speak, and from the look of it, the landmass beneath us hasn't quite settled yet. I hate to say this, but we have to leave. Curses. I cannot leave my homeland twice in one lifetime, yet these earthquakes are not an enemy we can defeat. I'll tell Gwen Armstead to start the evacuation. And that sucks. I don't know the time period between when we turned and what now is, but the fact that it has happened so recently that they lost their city and now they're losing the town that they founded, like, that really sucks. The goblins went through something similar when Kazan fell, and then they opened the town in a box, and then they had to leave because the volcano and all those pygmies and stuff.
Any friend of Greymane is a friend of mine.
Liam is right. We must get everyone to higher ground. You must help me spread the word while I manage the logistics of the evacuation.
Watch your back.
Grandma Wall. It's not going to be easy to get Grandma Wall to come with us. You must do whatever you can to convince her, though. You'll find her at Wall Cottage. Please, do not lose your patience with her. Her mind is old, and she's not entirely lucid.
Long live Greymane.
The Hayward Brothers. The Hayward fishery can be found far to the south. The Hayward brothers have been running it for years. They don't make it to town very often except to trade their fish. Send word to them that the evacuation is underway.
Farewell.
Of course, you remember Darius Crowley's daughter, Lorna. She never quite recovered from losing her father in Gilneas. She basically led a life of a hermit. The only visitor she's allowed into her house has been Krenin, and he won't say a word about the whole thing. Send word to her about the evacuation.
That's enough.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to talk to her because I might have kind of eaten her dad. Might have kind of done it.
Ain't you a chipper-looking one?
A walking stick, two-handed sword, two-handed axe. Sword.
Long live Greymane.
Hey, we got a chest piece. Ooh, we're starting to look like we're matching. Alright, so first off, we'll go to the Crowley Orchard. Howdy, Lorna.
Make it quick.
Stay back. Don't make me. It is you. By the light, it is you. Listen, we're not going to make it very far without transportation, are we? If we just hightail it out of here, the Forsaken will catch up to us in no time. Rounding up some horses from the stable grounds southeast of here would normally be a breeze, but there's one snag. The last quake must have spooked Koroth the Ettin down from the mountain. If we don't get our horses soon, I fear that he will. Alright, let's go get some horsies. Oh, I can get a fox as a pet. What do you think, guys? Should I grab a fox for now? So we at least have something. And like, obviously, like, there's only one name you can give him, right? There's Koroth right there. Run away! Where am I okay. Like, wait a minute, what am I supposed to do? Actually kill some of these boxes. Get some leather.
I don't have a target. I need to target something first.
I know there are some of those crows that are around here that aren't considered critters, they're actually considered beasts. Because for the longest time, only the Worgen could have them for like the first like 70 levels or something like that. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Let's get him go, get him go, get him go, go, go. There's a little fun little thing in the new starting area, Exile's Reach, where you can find one of those Etten guys that we just saw, this guy. And he will just yeet you from one island to another. He's like, I don't like to fight, but I like to throw. Alright, quest is over. That was boring. We've got the horses. I'll make sure Duskhaven gets them. Alright, next up is Grandma Wall. Let's see what we can craft. Cloak. Gives us nothing. Light leather. Our Grandma Wall.
Get gabbing or get going.
A visitor. Are you staying for tea, sweetheart? Leave? Now? Well, if I must, then I must. Will you be a sweetheart, find something for me? I've lost my favorite book, and I won't leave without it. After you explain the gravity of this situation, Grandma Wall shakes her head condescendingly. Dear, just find the book, will you?
Good day.
Okay, I guess. Wall's book. This book appears to be a racy romance novel. The cover reveals a pastoral scene involving a muscular blonde man and a young woman wearing a tight bodice. Literally, my grandma read that shit.
What can I do for you?
How goes it, dear? Will you be staying for tea? No. Nope, here's your book. Why, thank you. I hope you didn't peek. No, I didn't. Nope. Where are your manners? Oh shit, she knew. What is it you wanted again? Oh right, the evacuation orders. Well, I can't be expected to go out in public like this, can I? Go get my good clothes. They're on the clothesline right outside. You struggle in vain to convince Grandma Wall that what she's wearing will do. You young people truly have no manners. Were you raised by ogres? Now go get my clothes, sweetie.
Farewell.
Alright, so we got our new spec. This is going to completely change our playstyle. We are now a survival hunter. Which means we can't do it yet. Dang it, that sucks. Okay. Which means we're now a melee class. So we already got Rapid Strike on our bar. Can we use Arcane Shot? Steady Shot? Still? So we got the ability, we got our mount ability, running wild. Drop on all fours and run as fast as a wild animal. However, you do have to have mount training for that, and we're not going to be able to get that until we leave here. It's a long while off here. But we do have this. Yeah, we can't use range stuff anymore. It's fine, I guess.
Can't attack that.
I want that. I want that up here.
I can't attack that target. I need a target.
We do need to grab our call pet ability. Grandma's good clothes. You're not quite sure, but this looks identical to what she's wearing.
Any friend of Greymane is a friend of
Did
mine.
you find everything okay? You're a peach. Thanks. Do you hear that? I'm a peach. Right, about the evacuation. I just cannot leave without my cat. He's an adorable orange tabby. Chance's favorite spot to play is a broken down cart near the arbor to the northeast of here. Bring him here and we'll be on our way.
Keep your chin up, eh?
Hey, it's Chance. Oh, Lucius the Cruel. I'll be taking this cat. It seems to work as the perfect bait. Now prepare to die. Oh shit, Grandma Wall. Oh shit. You do not mess with my kitty, you son of a mongrel. Chance the cat. A little shaken, but in good shape, all things considered. How did they not know that Grandma Wall was a Worgen? Like,
Ain't you a chipper-looking one?
You're such a charming young man. There he is, Grandma's special boy. Thank you so much for finding him. I hope there wasn't too much trouble. My, what manner of dirt found its way underneath my fingernails?
Long live Greymane.
Alrighty, so we got a new cloak, orange blanket. Yeah, it looks better than the other one. At least this one looks like something you'd actually wear. That other one was like you went to the dollar store and got one of those cheap rugs and just stuck it to your back. Oh, the hell was that? Sebastian Hale.
What can I do for you?
You here to give us a hand?
See you later.
Not quite ship-shape. Evacuation, you say? Well, we had the very same idea all on our own after the Forsaken started showing up. We were thinking the water would be the safest way out. Unfortunately, our boats didn't come out from the last earthquake unscathed. I need some additional supplies to finish repair. Wood, tar, and my tools. Get them for me so that my brothers and I can make it out of here.
Have a good one.
Washed up. Those Forsaken ships sank way too close to our fishery. All the survivors are making their way here, and as you see, we're a bit outnumbered. Help us hold them back while I finish making repairs to the boat. Alright. Feel like I'm cutting stuff down way faster. Planks of wood.
I'm out of range.
Oh yeah.
I don't have a target.
Coal tar. And his tools. I mean, it kind of looks like the shape of Gilneas. I'm wondering if this is like the shape of Gilneas was in like the Warcraft maps.
I got a bad feeling.
I need to get closer. It's too far away.
Hey there.
You have my supplies? Sure do. That's great. I should be able to finish the repairs in no time.
Safe travel.
Excellent. Almost done.
See you around.
Thanks for the help. The ship is ready to sail. Now go and tell Miss Armstead that we're not going to be part of the land evacuation. We Haywards have been men of the sea for generations. If we're to leave our home, we'll do so by sea.
Have a good one.
But you could take some people with you. You don't gotta just fucking abandon everybody. Just saying. Just saying, man. Oh yeah. All my toys. Did I put the... Yeah, I put it on the ground. Hold on. Oh, I did get a passive increase my movement speed. Now we have no facial hair for 20 minutes. BB bald. Bald dog. Ah, woo, werewolf in Warcraft. Sorry. Blame Dolly for making me watch that movie last week.
What can I do for you?
Just as well. Maybe the Haywards will play better than us. Maybe they will. There we go. Kill command. Yeah. It's time for everyone to head to safety, and that includes you. Head to Greymane Manor. The others will be there shortly. Don't worry about me. I'll make sure that everyone makes it out of here in one piece. Yes, even the few ferals we have in the pens. Once you get there, speak to Queen Greymane about the gravity of the situation.
Watch your back.
Werewolf, American Werewolf in London. Shit. Whoops. Sorry. Giddy up, horsey. Marie
How about we
Allen.
make a deal?
How about I sell you all this junk that I picked up? How about that? Clear out my bags. Yeah, should you sell bags? You do. Yeah, those bigger ones. Okay, and then buy some coarse leather, huh? Or coarse thread,
The only honest
so we can
merchants
craft
are
on the
Gilnean
fly.
merchants.
Get gabbing or get going, right, Kazooie? Kazooie's like, shut up, don't talk to me, peasant. Yeah.
Can I be of service?
I heard much about you. I understand you were crucial in my family's survival during the outbreak in Gilneas City. You ought to speak again. He's been locked in his observatory since this ordeal started. I'm sure he's working on a plan for his people. He's very stubborn.
The guilty will pay for their crimes.
I'll take a peek around Greymane Manor and see what's going on. See if we can find anything that I did not know, like right here, for example. I did not know there was rocking chairs that you could sit in. They don't rock though. That's upsetting. recycled paintings. What that is supposed to be. I didn't see any bedrooms in that manor. Kind of weird to me. Oh, hello. Yeah, that's... I never noticed that either. You do deal with this later on, but over here, I never saw that they were, like, it showed them heading in. See the walls breaking. Ooh, I know what those boats belong to. Again.
We owe much to the
There you
Alliance.
are. I've been expecting you. Got word of your recovery. Wait, do you feel that? Look what's become of Duskhaven. Look what's become of the last safe place in Gilneas. It has sunk. Yep. Oh, I guess it did show that. Don't remember that.
All
right.
I do.
We have
for
no
Gilneas.
choice. We must move further inland. I don't like it one bit, but we're vulnerable here. Return to the stables below. Let's get everyone on carriages and send them eastbound. I pray it's not too late.
The Alliance must endure.
What's everybody doing this fine Saturday afternoon? Woohoo! I think Worgen should take less fall damage because, like, it shows them in the beginning, like, leaping from building to building. I feel like an animal that was susceptible to fall damage would probably not be doing that. You know? Why is the mayor riding in the back? Watching you playing Lord of the Rings online. Chatting with friends. Radagast likes honey. Yeah, I bet he does. I mean, Radagast and Bjorn are very close friends, and Bjorn lives off of honey. Like, that's literally what he eats. So, remain calm. We will take care of everybody. Newsflash. You don't. You're doing quests for him. I think I'm actually about to, right? Maybe not. I'm in the old forest at the moment. And I thought I remember meeting him there, but maybe I'm confusing that with Tom. Uh-oh. Ogres! Get out of my swamp! What are you doing in my swamp? Oh crap, we really are going to a swamp. Stagecoach crash site.
For my people.
Thanks for stopping. Our carriage got hit pretty bad. One right in front of us got it worse. The ogres got 2 of our stagecoaches, this one and one that fell in the marsh just north of here. I want you to head there and rescue any survivors while we hatch up a plan to deal with these ogres. Alrighty, alright. We might be able to get a better pet than a fox. Let's see what we got. Guys, do we want a crocodile instead of a fox? I gotta find one that's not attacking somebody. Which might be hard. But there's one right there. What do we want to name him?
I'm out of range. I need to get closer. I'm out of range.
Chompers. Fluffy.
We've been walled up.
I need to get closer. I need to target something first.
Cuddles the crocolisk.
It's too far away.
Name him Cuddles. Okay. Others.
I need
Gonna kill a few more of these crocodiles just to kind of start getting some leather. Good start.
It's too far away. I need a target.
We got basically six pieces of leather. So we can let's make some armor kits. We need hands, feet, legs, and chests of 4.
It's not ready yet.
Let's give us a little bit more armor. That really matters, but now that we're in melee, probably more defense we have, the better.
For Gilneas.
Alright. You've done it again! You have my thanks. Ooh, we're gonna get a green! Maybe we'll be lucky and it will upgrade to a purple. No. No luck. The Forsaken are right on our heels, and now these ogres are trying to flank us. The servants of the Ettin Kolroth, the meanest, most destructive force in all of Gilneas. If we can bait Kolroth into charging the Forsaken force, we should be able to cover our retreat and buy some time. The only way this can work is if we make Kolroth furious. It won't be enough just to kill his minions. You need to swipe his most prized possession, a tiger-skinned banner. Okay. Put these new fancy schmancy bracers. Why couldn't I think of the word bracer? Alright, here we go. Get him, Cuddles! Cuddles had this guy halfway dead by the time I got here. Grab it and go. Oh shit. Dares touch Koroth's banner. Ragged, filthy, tiger skin banner. You puny thief, Koroth will find you. Koroth, smash your face in.
I need a target.
Yep, we've successfully pissed off the Etten.
For my people.
How did it go? We definitely got the Etten angry. I heard him myself. Let's hope this works.
Just in time, friend.
With
Here come the
Serpentine.
Forsaken. You will come no further, Forsaken scum. By the war banner of our ancient Greymane clan, I expel you from our ancestral lands.
So I didn't like that. We didn't get to really see it, but basically Liam threw the banner down at the Forsaken that were approaching, and it made Koroth think that the Forsaken were the ones that stole it. So now he's fighting them.
For my people.
Our carriage drivers were told to regroup in the fishing town of Stormglen. Our scouts report there might be shelter and supplies to be found there. Meet Gwen Armstead. She'll be in charge of taking care of our people. Of course, it's always Gwen. You can't do anything on your own. So, whenever I'm in Stormglen, I always have flashbacks of the episode of Digimon Tamers where they meet Babamon and Digimon, and they're like fighting, and then Babamon and Digimon want to become Digimon Tamers, so they have those teenage boys doing stuff for them. Because like the first time I did this zone, I was watching that episode, and it just kind of like I just make that association no matter what whenever I'm here. Alright, so Jack of all trades Darrington's here, that's good.
We've been walled up for far too long.
We can learn the relics of the past. Which is nice, I guess.
Live,
Don't know what it takes to craft those though. Curing salt? Oh, that's expensive shit. We'll craft some more of those, but oh wait.
I have what you seek.
Oop, I think I messed up.
Good day.
Is there a vendor? Vendor! Talk to Gwen here in a second. There she is.
You got fine taste, I can tell.
It's trapper's pants. Crap, I sold the boots and gloves.
Pop in anytime.
Oh wait, why did I sell those ruined
All right
leather
then,
scraps?
what have we here?
Give me those back.
Spread the good word.
Alright.
Get gabbing or get going.
It's good to see you made it. It looks like most everybody did. We're not doing too bad so far for an emergency evacuation. Well, what do you know? All this time, the Stormglen's been left mostly intact. It's too bad the Forsaken are still working their way inland, but it'll make a fine place to rest our feet for a night or two. The other half of town is overrun with spiders, so I've asked the villagers to stay away from there. Perhaps you'd like to lend a hand in clearing the spiders out? I'm certain our injured men and women would sleep more soundly if they know someone is keeping those 8-legged beasts at bay.
That's enough gabbing for me today.
And Lorna Crowley, what do you got to say? I found a journal by a man named Bradshaw. Unfortunately, it's missing many pages, especially towards the end. If you find enough of the pages, I might be able to piece together what happened here after the curse broke out. Who knows? Maybe the people in this town found a way out. Maybe there's still survivors out there. Maybe my father is still alive. Don't know. I probably ate your dad. Just saying. Probably shouldn't tell her that. So we can make another piece of light leather. Bring our skill up to 7. And then 3 light armor kits, which will bring our skill up to 10. Talk to him.
What can I do for you?
Flaming leatherworking. So 15 is when we get our next.
We are bound by a common enemy.
Thing is we really haven't fought that much enemies so far that we've been able to. Yay! We got one! Sorry, I don't even know what I was saying now.
I don't have a target.
We haven't really been fighting a lot of beasts that are skinnable. So, it's kind of like... I feel like we're gonna way out level all of those crafting things. It'll be better when we get to like Duskwood, I think.
I'm out of range.
Has to have skin, man. Like, this stuff doesn't have
I
skin.
need to get closer. I need a target.
Yes, chitin. You do later on. There are there are requirements that you need chitin, and you do get to skin some spiders and stuff.
Away. I'm out of range. I need to target something first. It's too far away.
Chitin is basically keratin. It's not quite keratin, but that's like saying that your fingernails are skin. Alright. Got all our journal pages. Just gotta kill more spooters.
I need to get closer. I'm out of range. I need a target.
Alright, we got all of our spooters. Hopefully we get a new weapon soon. This is like a level 1. Doesn't even have a level requirement on it. Got some spider stuff. Got some spider hair. You guys want some spider hair? Spider hair, spider hair. That's really confusing, except for tarantulas. I think there are some tarantulas that like eat their hair at you. Any luck finding those pages? Yep. Thank you. It will take some time, but I'll try to make sense of what we have. We're getting gold from this now.
I got a bad feeling.
We've done well. The spiders are everywhere, however, and I'm afraid we barely put a dent in their numbers. The spiders keep coming in alarming numbers. You're gonna have to go to their lair and kill the broodmother. We spotted a giant spider known as Rigna at the edge of Blackwald. It'll be dangerous, but we're counting on you.
Watch your back.
Alright, any other quests? No. Gonna go fight a big old spooter. Here, Sergeant Cleese.
Hail, traveler. Good day.
They better have got John Cleese to voice him. Yeah. I don't remember these Worry Mastiffs being here. I wonder if they added them when they got rid of the starting pets. Probably not. I probably just don't remember it. Because to be honest, I think I've only done this area 3 times. Like my most recent one, Worgen, that I played through on Exile's Reach. So I think, and then like the other Worgen I played, Worgenthropy, he was a Death Knight. So he started in a different area. Ooh, that's a big spooter.
Target something first.
Oh, of course. Of course you would. Stupid. Oh, that makes me mad. Look at the stats on that hunting bow. Oh, those would be so good. Oh, man. That makes me so pissed. So pissed.
I'm out of range. It's too far away.
Oh, I got a shield too? Okay.
I'm out of range.
I'm getting to the level now that green items are going to be a more common drop. I suppose is good. Those boots any good? 4 armor to 3 armor? Yeah, sure. Put one of those. Throw a patch on it. Got wing clip. Wing clip focus is reduced by 10.
I need a target.
Man, that change the spec. Because like I haven't played this spec like for much, and playing through all these zones will give me an opportunity to experience it. Maybe I'll find out that I really like it and I'll play it in Dragonflight or something, you know.
Fine,
I don't want to
Gilneas
just
merchandise here.
continue to play the same thing that I play all the time. I'll hang on to that though, just in case. You never know. I didn't
Always
equip
a
that
pleasure.
belt, did I?
Your coin will go a long way here.
No, it also expands.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers, mate.
You a chipper-looking one.
No. Great job. We've heard rumors of survivors further in the mountains. Now we'll be able to send scouts there. Ooh,
Farewell.
green. Ooh, it went to blue. Arachnophobe's chain shirt. Looks awful, but it's really good compared to what I have. Which is this. 7 armor, no stats. 10 armor, 3 agility, 5 stamina. Sign me up.
Make it quick.
It took a while, but I think I put together what happened here, at least partially. There were survivors of the curse in this town. They joined others in the mountains in Tempest Reach. Everyone left except for the man who kept the journal, Old Man Bradshaw. He noticed that the Worgen attacks had stopped all of a sudden and decided to venture into the Blackwald. There's an abandoned mill just northeast of town. That is where Bradshaw lived. See if you can find any clues there. Alright, we're going to a mill. Run! Like a shitty mill. Has seen better days. And look! An elf! Belriza Starbreeze, priestess of the moon. Oh, you don't belong here. I've been expecting you. Do not be alarmed. My name is Belriza. I am a priestess of the moon, a night elf. You might not know my people, but the destinies of our 2 races have been linked since the curse befell you. You may have many questions, and they will be answered in time. I know why you're here and what you're looking for. I can't lead you there with the enemy tracking you. One of Sylvanas' scouts has been following your tracks. You can't lead the Forsaken to the place you seek. Take this talisman and walk along the road just north of here. Let the ranger lure you into her trap and use the power of the talisman to break free and counterattack. Okay, really don't like the idea that you're using me as bait, lady, but alright, you're an elf, so we can't trust you anyway. Speaking of elves, oh shit. Such easy prey. I used it. I used it. I used it. Why am I frozen still? Whatever. My dog is gonna fuck you up, lady.
I don't have a target.
Gonna do. Oh yeah. Like speaking of night elves.
A night elf laughed at me for living inside a volcano. Well, at least I don't have to worry about my mountain burning down now, do I?
Oh, Jesus.
What, too soon?
I love that one so much. Oh. Well done. The scout never had a chance. There's like you, Razbone. And they too were lost and confused. There is a place where you belong. Aldoran, the Wild Home, was once home to an order of druids who took the shape of wolves. This is the origin of the Worgen curse, by the way. It is there that you will find the answers you seek. It is also there that you will find someone who could offer guidance, an old friend. Alright. Give me those leggings, please. Hell yeah, really good. Let's put a armor patch on him. Equip him. Alright. Let's go. The Taldor. And if we're gonna fight any beasties along the way that we can skin, if there are any. I saw something over here. I saw something. Where's it at? Fox somewhere.
I need to get closer.
Found a rabbit foot. Saw another fox. Alright.
I'm out of range. I need to target something first.
Creepy ghosties. Ooh. Barrels. You see that guy's name, guys? Lord Darius Crowley.
We will prevail.
You're all right. Been waiting for this day for a long time. It truly is great to see you, friend. I've heard of what you've done, and I'm thankful, especially for Lorna. She's all I have left. She's all I have left. I will send for her right away. The Night Elves have taught us much during this time. They've taught us who we are and where we come from. Thanks to them, thanks to this place, we are no longer mere beasts. We have regained free will. The Forsaken aren't here for our land alone. They're looking for something we possess. An artifact capable of uncontrollably spreading the curse to all humanity. We cannot let them find it. Sylvanas' banshees have come very close. Help my trackers take them out. Right? Cassandra Stormclaw.
What do you need?
What do you know? What you know is the curse began as heresy amongst our brethren. Faced with a losing battle against demonic forces, the druids of the pack eschewed the balance they were sworn to and allowed the beast to overtake them. They were banished to the Emerald Dream, where they live in eternal slumber under a tree identical to this one, but not before their curse spread to others. Today our ceremony will restore the balance to your people. Bring me the leaf that grows only in Taldoran's vicinity.
Nature will provide.
So basically there was a circle of druids known as the Druids of the Pack. And these Druids of the Pack were kind of heretical because they tapped into the power of, there was two wolf wild gods. One of them was Logosh, and there's another one whose name is escaping me right now. Lycanoth, I think. Lycanoth, right? Okay. So normally they only wielded the power of Logosh, which he was strong. However, he was like a demi-wild god. He wasn't like super strong, like talking about like a Gamagon or Cenarius, you know. He was one of the lessers. And they were faced with this huge demonic threat, so the druids decided that they were going to not only tap into the power of Logosh, which is fine, but they were going to tap into the power of Lycanoth. And when they did that, they were filled with this unbridled rage, bestial rage, which allowed them to decimate the demonic forces. However, there was no coming back from that. The beast had taken over them, and a curse was spreading as they were attacking folks. So the other druid circles banished them to this alternate reality called the Emerald Dream, which is the Emerald Dream is basically a reflection of what the Titans wanted the world to look like had the mortal races not messed with it. And there is where they slumber. They're still there to this day. The more you know. My brother-in-law just called me. What the hell he wants? Happy Thanksgiving to people in Canada. I'm gonna take a real quick break so I can listen to this voicemail in case it's an emergency. Be right back.
I need to get closer. It's too far away.
Saying all kinds of shit and you guys don't even know what I said. Anyway, I'm back. Hello. Rewind. Everything is good? Yes, kind of. It was my mother. She called me from my brother-in-law's phone. Her phone is not working and she wants to bring it over so I can take a look at it. I don't know why. I have told her many a times that mobile technology is not something I'm very savvy in, and she's under the assumption that because I know technology in other areas that I must be universal in that knowledge. So she thinks that I'm going to be able to help her, and all I'm basically going to do is going to go on and get the contact number for the support, and I don't turn out loud. I've had the same phone for 5 years now. I got it in 2017. Like, I don't know anything about phones. I can make calls. Yeah. Like, hey man, I heard you're a car mechanic. Can you come take a look at my boat? Or my, you're a diesel mechanic. Can you come and take a look at this jet engine, please? Like, doesn't work like that. I mean, I'll have a basic understanding, right? Maybe more so than her, but she's got my sister and my brother-in-law who are all about getting the new phones all the time. So why don't they just have them freaking help her? She just don't like them. That's what it is. She really doesn't like my brother-in-law. Alright, we got our moon leaves, we got our spirits slain.
Ishnu Allah.
You've returned. These simple leaves grow by Elun's grace. They will help your mind understand the need for balance, and your soul will permanently earn mastery over the beast.
I will find a cure.
Oh, we learned harpoon. Hurl a harpoon at an enemy, rooting them in place and pulling you to them. Oh.
I don't have a target.
That sounds cool.
We do what we must.
You are as good as I remember. It's good to have you back. Ever since the Forsaken invaded Gilneas, we've tried to keep the location of the Scythe of Elun a secret. We moved it at night to one of many safe locations. The Dark Rangers got too close but never found it, until now. They were last spotted at the Woods End cabin west of here. Blow this horn when you find them, and Topias and his trackers will engage the Dark Rangers. Only then will it be safe to venture inside the cabin and take back the scythe. Hurry, it must not reach Sylvanas. Darius, the Dark Rangers have the scythe. They got to it before we were able to reach it. Get our men into position, Tobias. We cannot let the scythe fall into the hands of the Forsaken. The Scythe of Elun is a relic of Elun, and who is a goddess of the moon. And something you need to know about her is she's very much a neutral god. So her relics have the power to do good and the power to do evil. And the Scythe of Elun has the power to tame beasts and also the power to enrage them and create them. So all that was cool.
closer.
Actually, axe might actually be better. Yeah, it is. That's sad. It's gray. Alright, so we got to call in Tobias and his buddies. Keep them occupied, my brothers. Allow Razbone to retrieve the site. Mysterious artifact. I don't know why they're not letting us call it what it is, because we already know what it is.
I'm out of range.
Any foxes? I need that. I need that leather, man. Come on, man. Need that leather, man. We have enough. We have enough for one piece of leather. Oop. There's not a lot of beasts here, I'll tell you that much. There's a cool staff you get from this thing. I wonder if they'll let me get it, or if they'll give me something else.
We will prevail.
You have the scythe? I do. I knew we could count on you. You've done well. It's time. This alchemy that has kept the beast inside you at bay will not last for long. The first cursed Worgen were the Night Elf Druids, like our new allies. They, however, abandoned the balance that the rest of their kind embraced, and allowed the beast to take over their minds. It's only fitting that their brethren be the ones to deliver us from the curse. Go, drink from the waters of Tal'Doran and make peace with yourself. Yep. Staff of Deserved Tranquility. Yep, that's it. The skull that has the roses growing through it. Just the cry of the wolf, dude. We're gonna get this staff. Alright, let's go drink. Drink from the Well of Fury. Just as Goldrin's that's who it was. Goldrin, not Logoth. Goldrin and Lycanoth. Spirit bless our druids, let Razbone be blessed. Wisdom and grace and Frosty of the Wolf. Just as Dalnaran soothes the cursed druids who gave into the beast and abandoned balance, let Tal'Doran soothe Razbone. Let the scythe unbind that which was not meant to be bound. Let the soul master the beast, lest the beast master the soul.
We do what we must.
There's another player!
We will prevail.
It'll be a long time before our nation comes together again. Old political divisions pale in comparison to what divides us now. Yet if there is ever a time for us to come together and unite against a common enemy, it is now. And it is you, who have proven to be able to bridge the gap between our people. Return to Stormwind and tell them it is safe to go through the Black Wall on their way to Tempest Reach. We will take care of any Forsaken who follow them.
You are still bound by Gilnean law.
Does this toad speak for you again? Do you come to our dwelling as a friend, or do you come as a tyrant?
No, old friend. I've come to you
Oh,
as an equal.
shit.
Impossible.
Again, it is not law that binds us. It is something far stronger.
See that shit?
My men are ready to give their lives.
Again as a
under your
Worgen.
command.
It is decided then. We will unite all Gilneans and drive the Forsaken from our lands.
How did he hide that? This whole time. This whole time. We got our new staff here. Beat people to death with a skull on a stick. Oh yeah, so we got this ability now. Right? So that's, we can turn back into our old form, just like Gen can. But if we activate Dark Flight, but check this out. This is so cool. So if you're not standing when you activate this, you have a transformation animation. Transformation animation! Conjunction junction! So you can be in this form as long as you want, but if you enter combat or you activate Dark Flight or Running Wild, you'll transform. So if you're just like standing around, chilling in town or something, you can turn into this. Yep. Oh, Gwen! King Greymane gave me a brief rundown of the plan before he set off for the Blackwall. Doesn't make it sound any less crazy. We'll do as Darius asked and have our people move through the Blackwall. You ought to catch up with King Greymane. He and Krenin went into Tempest Reach after Lord Goffrey confirmed survivors had made their dwelling there. Follow the road out of Stormglen into the mountains. I asked Krenin to wait for you at the bridge before Tempest Keep.
Long live Greymane.
We're getting there.
Something first.
I wonder how some of these folks feel about the person that they're serving belonging to a group of people that are responsible for the deaths of their friends and family. You know, it's kind of rough.
I need a target.
They're perfectly fine with it. Nobody has any issues. Alright, so this is the place where we can get another one of these dogs if we want a different color.
Well met.
Gen. They've taken Gen. They've taken our king. Huh? King Greymane has been taken prisoner by Lord Godfrey in Tempest Reach? What? He managed to convince 2 Eastern Lords to go with his plan? The fool seems to think he can strike a deal with the Forsaken by turning Greymane over to them. Listen carefully. We need to resolve this with as little bloodshed as possible. This potion will allow you to sneak in undetected. We need you to assassinate the traitorous Loras before this gets out of hand. Alright, so we have Viper's Venom. Raptor Strike has a chance to make your Serpent Sting cost no focus and deal 250% additional damage. Harpoon deals 39 physical damage and generates focus. Killing an enemy resets the cooldown of Harpoon. Kill command now has 2 charges and this deals 30% increased damage. I'm going to go with Harpoons because I want to fly around. Other question, if you get a lot of dogs, does that count as a harem for you? I think it counts as a pack, not a harem. Buddy, what do you think I'm doing with these dogs? You pervert? There is some dogs up in here walking around. I think I'm fine with this color dog though, to be honest, because if we're gonna be in dark places, I don't want like a black dog, right? But you can see that there's gonna be guys in here walking around with various colored dogs. So I'm gonna dismiss this guy. I do not know if these guys can detect stealth or not. They can. But I didn't not know if that potion was gonna stealth my pet as well. So, yeah, sure. Sneaky, sneaky. I can tame a sheep. Oh, whatever. That's bullshit. I've seen people taming sheep. I've seen people with cows and stuff too. Whatever, but you can see there's a dog over there that's slightly different colored. So I suppose I could if I really wanted to. That's not... Maybe that was the reason why. Nope. So now I have a couple different colored ones to play around with. Let's see if this stealths them. It doesn't. I'll make some. It despawns it. That's good. So we'll just sit here and wait for this guy to come a little closer. Then we're gonna shoot him, harpoon into him. And I don't have my dog out anymore. What the hell?
It's too far
He
away.
instantly stunned my dog.
Target something first.
Lord Walden, that's some bullshit. Tell you what. Right here. Sweet, Dark Flight doesn't break stealth. That is good news. Good news, everyone! He has representation in this game too. Alright. Baron Ashbury. Oh, look at you walking down here by yourself. Oh, whoops. Okay, it's fine. It's fine, everything's fine, we're all fine. How are you? Boring conversation anyway. Don't have company. What is that? Oh, sheep. Oh yeah, because I marked it. Sneaky, sneaky. Oh, shit. Stay away. Stay away. Stay away. A little confused here. I guess I gotta kill this guy. I'm here to save you again.
What news do you bring?
Which could have been avoided. Let us ensure this is resolved without further bloodshed. I thank you. We can rest on our laurels, however. We can't rest on our laurels,
I'd sooner
however.
die than have one of your kind for a king.
Stand strong, hero.
You just commit suicide?
All I do for
Thank you.
Gilneas.
We can't rest on our laurels. We found out about a mining town currently under Forsaken occupation. We sent some of my men, along with Crowley's daughter, to the nearby livery stables to begin operations there. Liam should be joining them shortly. I'll stay here and organize the final push for Gilneas City. Speak to Lord Hewell to secure a horse to get you there.
Trust your instincts.
I feel like a horse really wouldn't want me to ride it. Alright, so we got some new boots. And the most important piece of armor we will ever get. Top hat. Alright, where are we supposed to go to get this horse? Who? Oh, he said speak to this guy.
Don't waste my time.
It's not the time to turn against one another.
Keep
I need a
your
horse.
enemies in your
Hell yeah.
sights.
I look all dapper and shit. Fucking sweet ass looking staff, and my top hat. All these sheep. Get out of the way, sheep! Can't even tame you. That one sheep I marked is still marked. How long does that thing last? Doesn't have a duration. Always be seen. I will come back when I'm level 50. Ooh, that's a... Ooh, look at that horse. I'm gonna go see if I can tame that horse. I doubt it if they wouldn't let me tame the sheep. But that horse was like... Whoa! It's not a stallion, that's a swolian. Swolian, that sounds like a Pokemon. Like a super buff horse. Did you see Giraffurig's evolution? Like he's wearing a onesie made out of his own self. Kind of weird looking. But I was just talking the other day about how, you know, some of those older single evolution Pokemon, it would be cool if they got some extra evolutions. That's not the kind of evolution I was talking about. Alright, I'm here. Lorna.
What is it?
The mom says, hey. Yeah, no. I'm glad to have you here. We're surrounded by Forsaken on all sides and can use all the help we can get. We recently found out that the villagers at Eberstone survived most of the ravages of the curse. Unfortunately, their village wasn't as fortunate when it came to the Forsaken invasion. The Forsaken have taken the villagers prisoner and are forcing them to work in the nearby mine as slaves. Well, that sucks.
Ain't you a
Marcus,
shipper-looking one?
I was one of the few that escaped. When the Forsaken took over our town and mine, they treated us with utmost cruelty. Those of us who were weak and could not endure hard labor were worked to death by the abomination known as Brothar. Was among the victims, Hunter, and I swore that one day her death would be avenged. I'm too frail now, but you can deliver justice for my wife, for Gilneas.
Farewell.
What can I do for you?
I'm not dumb. I know what's ahead of us. I thought that was the grandma from earlier. Our people are going through those gates and fight against an enemy that is better trained, has more numbers, and better weapons than us. Even if we succeed, it'll be at a great cost. For most of us, today's meal will be the last. I cannot fight, but I sure can cook. Bring me meat from the stags that roam this area, and I will ensure the last meal these folks get will be their best.
Keep your chin up, eh?
Well, aren't you?
You've come to the right spot, you have. I run a stand-up business here.
Oh, so I'm fine with it. It's cool to have more giraffe-looking Pokemon. And even more happy that it isn't a Gen 1 Pokemon. Yeah. No, I get that. Yeah, for sure. I was in agreement on you when we were with you when we were talking about that.
I need to get closer.
The hell did I just hit?
I'm out of range. I need a target.
There's just a lot of early Pokemon that were like really crap, you know, that because like the newer ones. So in my opinion, the newer ones, they're a little bit more balanced and they can hold up against a lot of the other Pokemon. But in like Gen 1, Gen 2, like who in Gen 1 or Gen 2 was using Stantler, right? Like Stantler didn't even become a viable Pokemon to use until it got the ability Frisk. Once it got the ability Frisk, then people were like, oh, we can use Stantler to go and farm, you know, rare items, you know? Stantler could not hold up, even with perfect stats, could not hold up against another Pokemon that had an evolution. So, But then you get into like Gen 3 and Gen 4 and you have more Pokemon that or more single evolution Pokemon that are more balanced. They're walking as a unit and I don't like it. Right. Let's see. Can I tame this thing? It doesn't even tell me. It's supposed to give me... No, I'm using the wrong ability. My bad. You guys, what color do we want? Do we want this Fabio looking one? We want white? Okay, let's see the colors. We have kind of like a darker orange with brown mane and a white spot on its head. We got white with the dark mane. We got lighter tan with a white mane. Is that all we got? With black or anything? No, it looks like that's our three. We're black, the dog is tan. We get a white horse. That's a good point. Smack, fleet hoof, dash, and growl. Actually, we can get rid of the tan. We can get rid of the tan dog. Because we got that the gray dog, and then we can go with this one. Ow, my face. Ow, my face again. Ow. It's tiny! Oh, it's so little! Oh my gosh! His baby! It shrunk. It did a shrink. It is a ferocity pet, which just baffles my mind. Because that means it's like actually going to be useful to use. Like, as an actual in-game pet. It's going to be able to cast Bloodlust or whatever. Well, if I was a different spec, it would. If I was Beast Mastery. Oh no, it will get Primal Rage. Never mind. The horse knows Primal Rage. Don't piss off the horse. Should we name him Swolian? I think we're gonna name him Swolian. Swolian. Does Stallion have two L's in it? I don't know how to spell. Yeah, it has 2 L's. Swolian. Alright. Let's go save us some slaves with our angry horse. Can't ride it though. It would die. Look at the little guy. I've seen people that had horses, alpacas, cows, sheep. That's why I was confused about that sheep. Like, there's somebody that had a transmog that made him look like a farmer, and they had a sheep and a cow as their pets. Forsaken slave driver. Get in, Swolian.
I don't have a target.
How many of these do we need to free? 5?
I need to target something first.
I'll be honest with you, Dolly, the reason why I didn't want the white one is because the coloration on it made it look dirty. And that I was not attracted to that. one more of these guys, and then we gotta kill the... Is he in the mine? I don't know if he's in the mine or not.
I need to get closer.
We'll find out. All the slaves are freed.
It's too far away.
Can hear the hooves. This mine and everything in it are now property of the Queen Sylvanas. That includes all you warriors, so get back to work.
Something first.
You know, here's what gets to me, right? Ooh, practice sword. That'd be cool, man. Stats. The whole point of the Forsaken was they were not cool with being slaves. And then the whole point of the frickin' orcs was they broke free of slavery. And they moved to Kalimdor where they would never have to be slaves again. And now the orcs, or not the orcs, the Horde is actively practicing slavery. And pretty much every single one of their races is like, we don't want to be slaves anymore. And now they're just doing it anyway. Like, it doesn't make a lot of sense.
I need to get closer.
Ooh, inscribed buckler. Can't wear shields. You know, in the original alpha build of the game, there was shields and there was bucklers. There was two different types of shields. And rogues and hunters were allowed to use bucklers. Right, so you could use these small ones if you were a rogue or hunter. But when they released the final version, they decided to only allow the two classes to wield shields. Mini type.
I need to target something first.
Screw that spider. I do like this this harpoon. It reminds me a lot of how Warrior plays with charge.
It's too far away.
You just go from enemy to enemy.
I need a target.
Warrior and Shaman are my two favorite classes, by the way. I'm reserving Warrior for when we do the Orc playthrough. Paladin's gonna be for human. The next one's gonna be, I think, after this series is over. Orc. Or maybe Tauren. Marcus! Marcus! We avenged your wife. Thank you. Our people no longer suffer under that monstrosity's yoke. Stop lying!
We are bound by a common enemy.
What's your story?
Did you get what I needed? I did. Here's your meat. Thank you. Our men and women will have a last good meal before they set off to battle. That's 16.
Make it quick.
You've done it again. The freed villages are eager to help us against the Forsaken in any way they can. The people are free, but the town is occupied by the Forsaken. They're cut off from their main force, so if we drive them out, now's our chance. Their leader, Executioner Cornell, is known for his unbound ruthlessness. Also amongst them is Valnov the Mad, a so-called scientist who carries out inhuman experiments on villagers too old to work the mines. Take care of them. Yeah, let's go. Let's go kill us some zombies. Come on, Swolian. We got zombies to murder.
I'm out of range. I don't have a target.
I know I was excited about this staff, but honestly, I don't like the animation
Target something first.
with it.
It's too far
Alright, we
away.
got those guys dead. There's Cornell. Oh shit, that didn't work. Why is it not working? Be bugged. Stuck in the one spot, maybe. Alright, and now for the mad scientists. That I recognize that blade that they're wielding is called the Brutality Blade.
I'm out of range. I need a target.
Ready. Let's brick out of town.
I don't have a target.
Alright.
What is it?
Rowdy. We have the people of Emberstone on our side now, thanks to you. The time has come. We've rallied and armed every available Gilnean. It's time to meet the enemy head-on. Time to settle the score with Sylvanas and her Forsaken dogs once and for all. Liam is heading to assault from this gate. King Greymane and my father are leading the assault from the other districts. You have a crucial role to play in this as well. Take this rapier. Use it to inspire our men and women in combat. Speak to Crinan Aranas to take part in the battle for Gilneas City. Right. The Forsaken think we're weak, broken people. They think we'll roll over like a scared dog.
How wrong they are! We will fight them in the fields until the last trench collapses and the last cannon is silenced! We will fight them on the streets until the last shot is fired! And when there is no more ammunition, we'll crush their skulls with the stones that pave our city! We will fight them in the alleys until our knuckles are skinned and bloody and our rapiers lay on the ground shattered. And if we find ourselves surrounded and disarmed, wounded and without hope, we will lift our heads in defiance and spit in their faces. But we will never surrender! For Gilneas!
For Frodo!
Closer. I can't use that item yet. It's too far away. I need to get closer. I'm out of range. It's too far away. I need to get closer.
Oh, pony.
I need to target something first.
Please stay right where you are. When you run, the meat gets less tender.
I'm out of range. I need a target. It's too far away. I need to target something first.
Get Gabby and get going.
The villagers were thankful to have Emberstone back. They brought us a little something to help against the Forsaken.
I did. I read the whole thing. Yep. I did read LFG. It's actually interesting because it started out as a World of Warcraft webcomic parody, and then it just kind of evolved into its own serious thing. But it was supposed to be, it's basically supposed to be making fun of role players when they first created it.
closer. I don't have a target. I need to target something.
Holy moly! Holy moly! Holy moly! Holy moly! Can I? Yeah. Get him! Don't mind me. I'm just gonna blast his ass with this catapult. It's not working. It's not working.
I'm out of range.
Okay, I'm just gonna. Oh, I forgot I'm not ranged. Why am I standing back? Get in there. Oh shit, he hit me. No, Swolien! No! Swolien! Yeah, get him, Darius. Protect my horse.
Too far away.
Those are Worgen are like just jumping on him and ripping him to shreds. Swolien, no! I wonder if I can jump onto this thing now. With Crowley here tanking him.
Use the cannonballs to bring him down.
I'm trying! Stop talking. This catapult's about to break because it's on fire. Help me, Tom Cruise! Help me, Oprah! Don't let the invisible fire burn my friend! Almost there, boys. Let's go.
Let us join your father's forces, Liam. They'll need our help against them.
The voice actor for Crowley and Worgen form is fucking awful.
I need a target. I need to get closer. I'm out of range. I don't have a target. I need a target. I need to target something first.
We're getting close to the end. We might be able to get it done by 6.
I need to get closer. I don't have a target. I need a target.
Hi, Sherry. How are you? Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. It's all dinosaur fossils, pretty much. Yeah, this is our spooky character, the werewolf. His name is Razbone. Our pet's name is Swolien because he's a really super buff. Wait a minute. They don't have me going to attack her by myself, right? That's not good. He's a super buff horse. The Swole Stallion. It's a pumpkin spice latte.
I need a target.
At the grocery store the other day, I found pumpkin spice butter. I don't know how I felt about that. Still processing it. Like they're making pumpkin spice everything anymore.
I'm out of range.
I mean, I guess I'm not gonna yuck your yum for liking it. I just don't understand why you would make pumpkin spice butter unless like you're using it for baking, at which point you just add spices to normal butter.
I need to target something first. I need to get closer.
Alright, Sylvanas. Ain't nobody scared of you, you harlot. Enough. Let's see how brave Gilneas gets on without its stubborn leader. What a waste. That arrow's poison was not meant to be wasted on a whelp. I'll meet you again. Again. So, this right here, this sole event is what causes Gen to the rest of the game to want nothing but Sylvanas' head on a platter. Is because she killed his son directly in front of him. And as a Worgen, rage is a very, very big part of who somebody is. So, yeah.
Make it quick.
We've driven the Forsaken back. We hold 3 out of 4 districts. But at what cost? Is it true then? Gilneas has lost her favorite son? We will mourn when this is all over, but not a day sooner. We will not allow ourselves the luxury of grief while the enemy still breathes Gilnean air. My father's men are ready to strike while we still have the Banshee's Queen's trail. Just say the word if you're ready. Liam deserves swift vengeance.
What is it?
Who am I supposed to talk to? Tobias. Let's go, Tobias. You tried it for the first time a week ago and you've been in love ever since? There's some pumpkin things I do like. I like pumpkin biscuit soup. I like pumpkin pie, obviously. Pumpkin cheesecake is pretty good. Pumpkin bread's pretty good. But like, nah, pumpkin latte, no. Let's do our best not to be seen. I did make like a caramel apple ice cream dessert last night with salted caramel vanilla ice cream and some fried apples. Make sure everything's ready. The orcs. Emissary is ready to meet Sylvanas inside the cathedral. Okay. Did you hear that? Sylvanas is heading to the cathedral. Let's hurry. This is where we changed. Was it this cathedral? Quick, hide in the water. Of course, it's not going to give us away at all. We have General Warhowl, High Executioner Crenshaw, and Lady Sylvanas Windrunner.
It appears you're losing control of Gilneas, Sylvanas. Garrosh fears he's going to have to carry out this invasion himself.
You can assure Garrosh that this is a minor setback. Our victory in Gilneas will be absolute.
You sound very confident, Your Majesty. I seriously hope you do not plan to use the plague. Garrosh has explicitly forbidden it.
You do well to watch your tone, General. Neither you nor Garrosh have anything to worry about. We've ceased all production of the plague, as he ordered.
They
We'd never deploy it without his permission.
We just did the Forsaken Zone last week, Sylvanas. The whole thing was us making new, more dangerous plagues.
I will deliver my report to our leader, then. By
Go
your
with
leave,
honor.
my
liar.
lady.
My lady, Should I order my men to stop the deployment of the plague? Or are we to continue as planned?
What kind of question is that? Of course we're deploying the plague as planned. Let the Gilneans enjoy their small victory. Not even their bones will remain by tomorrow.
As you wish.
Things of this nature make me really wonder why people are always so like, the Horde's not bad, the Horde's not bad. I have a lot of examples on video of the Horde not being good guys. Not really so much in all the alliance zones that we've been doing now.
Make it quick.
The plague, something so heinous that not even the orcs condone its use. Hey, Dark Angel, how's it going? How's your Saturday? The plague, something so heinous that not even the orcs condone its use. I'd say this warrants notifying King Greymane. Tell Greymane that we have trackers on Sylvanas, and tell him about the plague. The decision will be his. Launch an all-out attack against Leader of the Forsaken, or try to evacuate our survivors. I'm down to attack. So far so good. I'm getting a little sore from sitting and turning my head a bunch. Oh crap. So we're about ready to wrap this up soon, I hope, because I need to go rest my neck. I have all my monitors stretched out, so I'm constantly turning my neck, and every time I turn my neck left, it's just like
what
lightning.
news do you bring?
You present me with the most difficult choice of my life. As much as I wanted to exact swift and brutal vengeance, I must honor my son's memory first. He cared for his people, first and foremost. The Undertaker's past goes underground below Northgate River. You must prevent the plague from being deployed while we evacuate our men, women, and children to Aderic's repose. We captured one of the Forsaken's dreaded bombing bats. I want you to fly the infernal beast the best you can and unleash hell upon those who would seek to bring the plague to our people. Hurry.
Stand strong, hero.
Right. Let's go bomb some zombies. Yeah. Oh man, I'm dressed for this too. Check that out, that top hat. Perfect. Perfect bombing attire. I don't see nobody. Oh, there they are. Damn, why just let me do this? I'll take out their whole damn army. So yeah, I'm playing through the starting zone for the Worgens, reading all the quest texts and whatnot, which is what I do during my story time streams. But for this month, I'm going to be specifically targeting those more spooky and horror themed zones within the game. I started with this one because it's pretty gothic horror and showed us getting infected and our transformation into a werewolf and our fight to bring balance between the beast and human sides of ourselves. Also, we got Swolian, our super buff horse companion.
Hail, champion.
You've done well. Almost everybody managed to make it through. It's time to pack it in. Most of our people have made it through. It's your turn now. Take this torch, you're gonna need it. The tunnel is full of nasty, knee-biting critters of the worst kind. Use it to keep them at bay. Speak to Krenin on the other side.
My people have endured
Is the tunnel
much.
down here? Ooh, rats.
It's still recharging. I can't use that item yet.
Get out of the way, rats! Don't make me go get Lola. What are you doing? Stop that! Hey. We made it. Shit, the rats are following us.
We live another day.
That was Kazooie slamming shit. You're here. Most everyone made it through. But now we're stuck here, surrounded by our own dead. In our hurried escape for safety, we disturbed the resting homes of our ancestors. A grave sin, if you'll pardon the pun. That's a Dolly pun right there. We disturbed the resting homes of our ancestors. It was... So I'm gonna have to give you those points back, because if you read the description on that, unfortunately, we don't do that on the weekends because she eats Thursday, so she doesn't get handled from Friday and Saturday, which is normally not an issue because I don't stream on Friday or Saturday normally, but today is a unique situation. So, tomorrow we can redeem that and I can show her off. Unfortunately, not today, sorry. It is tradition that a small memento be buried on top of Gilneas' graveyard, beneath the shallow earth. The stampede of people fleeing these tunnels have unearthed these mementos and angered the spirits. Find them and bring them to me. We'll see that the dead return to their eternal slumber. We pissed off our zombie or our ghostly ancestors.
I need to get closer. It's too far away.
Unearth the memento. Uno momento, por favor. I'm always worried too about like showing Lola off.
I need to target something first.
Because like there are people that have like just an illogical fear of reptiles, and even though it's through a camera and everything, like I had her on a Zoom call for work one day.
I don't have a target.
She was just around my neck, and everyone thought she was like a braid at first, until somebody realized she was a snake, and somebody's like, "Oh my god, I'm leaving this call if you don't put her away." And I'm like, dude, you're in Maryland, like calm down.
Well met.
You're back. Thank you. Let us hope this works. Well, yeah. You've done it. Even in these times, we must honor our dead. Take these offerings and place them at Derek's tomb. Let's hope that's enough to placate the ghosts of our ancestors. What is this? Okay, so we got a new... We can summon another pet. Muzzle. Interrupt spell casting, preventing... We got an interrupt?
I'm out of range.
That would be useful. Right. Is this the tomb? The Derek's tomb? Yep. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if you know who it is. It's Nancy over on the pay team. Hey! Stop it. You're being a brat.
May the light bless the spirits of our ancestors, for they've chosen to allow my son to rest upon this holy ground.
I do like Bear Manilow, though.
It is here, surrounded by
You're
the
lucky.
heroes and
I wish I didn't
patriots
know.
of Gilneas, where he belongs.
You were a true man of the people, Liam. Unlike any royal I've ever met. We'll make them pay for this.
Gilneas will remember your courage forever, Liam.
Crowley's voice actor is terrible.
Liam, I swear this to you.
Like, these other two are great. Like, Lorna and Gen, they sound so good, and Darius is just like, they're just like, crap, we don't have enough money to hire somebody else. Can we just grab somebody from the accounting department and have them try to sound like Batman? It's done. The dead return to their slumber. We might have lost our city, but at least it looks like the dead have forgiven us. Meet with the rest of the survivors in Kiel Harbor. I'm sure there's plenty to do before we're in the clear. Yen hasn't arrived yet, so I suppose Lord Crowley will be in charge there. Ready. Get going. Get gabbing or get going. Parkour! Oh shit, that was really far. Sweet. Swing. Brown stag. Kill it.
It's too far.
Still need leather.
I need to target something first.
Oh hey. Get a black one. Here. Shots. Ooh. I remember these boats from when we were up in the up there in that observatory. We can actually, so now that we have pet slots, we can come here.
What's your story?
And we can stable these, so like if we want to go grab a black one, just to have it.
You wouldn't want to see me when I'm angry.
Then we come here.
What can I do for you?
And we can just drop him in here.
Farewell.
So now we don't have to get rid of him. If we want to change our colors in the future, we have that one. And you no longer have to level them up individually. They all level up with you, so. Good to see you again. You too. The Night Elves have made good on their promise. They brought ships and are ready to offer sanctuary in their lands. Unfortunately, the Forsaken's allies have arrived as well. The orcs are advancing upon us while the Horde gunship prevents the transport ships from taking our people to safety. The druids are holding the enemy back, but it won't last long. Fortunately, the elven ships were carrying siege weapons. Take one of the glaive throwers and meet the enemy head on. Alright. I can do that. Let's go talk to Admiral Nightwind, though.
Peace be with you.
Greetings. That's it. That's all he says is greetings. What's the point of even having him talk then? Do we have enough leather to get us to 15? We do. You hang out with the fam. Just want to stop in and say hello. Well, I appreciate it. You have a good Saturday. Try not to party too hard.
That's enough.
You're old now, remember? Alright, let's go jump in this thing. And let's go slay some motherfucking orcs. Alright, we got double speed. That moves us faster. We got glaive barrage. Fires a barrage of glaives. And this regular launch glaive attack. Okay. Okie dokie. Why is that not hitting that? Jesus. The glaives being stored. Like I seem to have unlimited glaives, and I do not know where they're being stored. These orcish war machines there are known as demolishers. I do not know why they didn't want to call them orcish demolisher. Hell yeah, that was a lot. I think I got enough to finish the whole quest for Outriders in that one shot. Get out of here. We've had fishes and batses and orcses, but we've never had hobbitses before. If it wins, we shows it's the way out, and if it loses, we eats it whole. Did you know that Andy Serkis did a reading of the Lord of the Rings books in a single setting? He read each book in a single setting. Like, he said he had like one bathroom break per book. That's wild to me. I can't even listen to the audiobook in a single setting. Yeah, he did it live. He recorded it live, like with an audio, like streamed it. And he said by the end of it, he had like 110 unique voices for the characters in the books. That's how many books were there, or how many characters were in the first book. I was like, wow, man. And his favorite voice to do was not Gollum, it was Gimli. All right.
Will prevail.
It's almost over. Only one obstacle remains between us and survival. Of course, they gave us a bow. I can use bows, but I'm not using bows. Alright, Larna, what are we doing?
What is it?
We need to get rid of that flying gunship if our people have any chance of escaping. Here's the plan. Heel Harbor and its share of rebel sympathizers in the old days. Had its share of rebel sympathizers in the old days, I managed to round up a hefty amount of incendiary explosives from one of our old storehouses. We're going to hit the enemy with a force small enough to fly undetected. The Night Elf Hippogriffs should do the trick. Tobias will give us the signal when we're ready to go. Are we ready, Tobias?
Any friend of Greymane is a friend of mine.
I think... Alright, we must wait for the right time to strike. I think it's like a timed thing. Because it wants to get all the players that are here together to do it. It doesn't want anybody to miss out. So it might be a few minutes here. So in the meanwhile, let's go ahead and clear our inventory because we're about ready to head out. We almost made 100 gold. Just in quest rewards and stuff. So we can make some more light armor kits. Get us up to 20 or so.
What's your story?
We need 25 for the next level.
Keep your chin up,
or for the next item.
I need to get closer. I don't have a target.
It's kind of silly. I want this to hurry up. I don't want to sit here for like 15 minutes. But we were lucky. Something similar to this happened when we were doing the Death Knight starting zone, if you remember. But when we got there right as it was getting ready to start, so we didn't have to wait. But this is the same kind of premise here, right? Like there's going to be a fight, basically waiting for this thing to get into the right spot. I think Actually, this one's not called Orgrim's Hammer, but there is a famous one called Orgrim's Hammer. Orgrim's Hammer, and then the Alliance was the Skyfire. So, wow. Something else. I just saw a curious tweet about, oh, here we go, about her Final Fantasy finale stream, how she thinks it'll be Monday, but it might be Friday because she talks too much. So basically we had to wait for it to fly all the way over there, then respawn. Here we go. Here we go. You guys ready?
Attack!
On to your butt.
Alright, cool. Swolian's already up here. Alright. Gunship destroyed. Doesn't tell us what we have to do in the slightest.
Closer. I'm out of range.
Just says gunship destroyed. Hold on to your butts.
It's too far away. I don't have a target.
Now what do we do?
Make it quick. Secure the rafters!
We did. They're all dead, Lorna. My horse! What's happening? Swolian, no! You have so much to live for!
I want 2 sharpshooters to stay behind and cover the deck. Everyone else, use the ropes to rappel down. Let's give them hell.
Are you talking about for Final Fantasy X?
I need to target something first. I need a target.
So when I played through it last, I played through the storyline mainly. I did some side stuff. I went and I created a backup save right before we went inside of Sin. And so then I played through and I beat it for my wife to watch, and then I left, or loaded the backup save. And went and did all the side stuff, so she didn't have to watch it. Like, if I was to stream an RPG, that's what I would do. I wouldn't do all the side stuff on stream. It's kind of why I'm not really, like, RPGs, like traditional RPGs, not really plan on streaming those. But adventure RPGs, stuff like that, you know. They're kind of more linear, not as big and open-ended. Like Dragon Quest, dude. I'm trying to platinum Dragon Quest. That was a bad choice of a game, man. I'm not gonna make it by tomorrow night. I'm not. Like, basically, I'm gonna have to stay up until like 5 this morning, or tomorrow morning, and then get a little bit of sleep, jump on, do the co-stream, immediately jump on Dragon Quest after that and play. And I'm at 94 hours and I haven't even beat the story yet. Oh shit.
I'm out of range.
That's a big boy. We're hitting hard now. We're hitting as hard as that catapult was during the battle for Gilneas. It has no missable trophies, right? And I was like trying to do all the trophy stuff, and then I like looked on the guide, and it was like, oh, just play through the game and beat it, because after you're done, you reload your save file and you can go and get all the trophies and stuff. I was like, oh, cool. Well, that's why the story took me so long. Oh shit. We're gonna... Okay. Woohoo! Shit! Don't look at it. Cool guys, don't look at explosions. It doesn't work because my stream is up over here too, so I just looked away from my screen to look at it at another screen. That bonus side, that bonus objective in that quest for Brick and Borderlands 2. Don't look at the explosion. Get more badass points. Oh damn, Slab, you didn't even look at it.
What is
All right,
it?
Lorna Crowley, we did it. We've started the evacuation. If we leave soon, we will leave the Forsaken Fleet in the dust. Everybody on aboard the ship now. You did it. We're saved.
What brings you here?
Greetings, Ratsbone. Are you ready to set sail? Your people have been granted shelter in the lands of the Caldora. Do not worry. Your people will get a chance to fight for Gilneas again, this time with the full strength of the Alliance.
Go in peace.
That was it, guys. That was the end. Technically, we have to turn in one more quest, but you can see we're definitely not in Gilneas anymore. Hear that night elf music? Oh, it's so pretty. I don't know if you guys can hear the music very well or not.
Well met.
So this is it, our new home. I'm not sure if I'll ever feel like I truly have a home again. We mustn't be unappreciative of what the Night Elves have offered us, though. Their race is not one to throw out idle welcomes to just anyone. It is a true testament of faith and generosity that they've taken us in. Gwen and Greymane are in the city proper, at the Howling Oak. You should stop by, take the portal beneath the tree to the north of us, then seek out the Howling Oak in the northern portion of the city. So what he said is true. The Night Elves do not like to share anything. They just feel obligated because they're responsible for the Worgen curse, right? So I'm gonna activate some of these toy box items, which just basically gives me the flight pass for the different continents. Let's do that. So surviving Kalimdor, Shadowlands, modern provisioning of the Eastern Kingdoms, the many curiosities of Outlands, and the cost of the Northern campaign. Okay. So over here. Oh, the Dark Moon Fair is going on.
Met.
That's cool. That'll actually get us that'll get us where we need to go way faster.
Farewell.
For the next place. So we got a couple quests here to turn in before we stop. Suggested content. Chromie's call.
What can I do for you? For the Alliance.
So we're going to do Chromie's call, and we're going to go to the events of the Cataclysm and do some zones there. And then we're going to go to Battle for Azeroth and do Drustbar, and that's probably where we're going to finish off with old content, and I don't know if we're gonna do the Shadowlands or not, 'cause even though it's the realm of death, it's not actually very scary. So now we can use our Worgen mount form, which is just drop down on all fours and gallop. The Gilneans do have mounts. They're these super buff horses, but I think I'm just gonna do this the whole time. So this is where the Gilneans live. Basically, they were given this old oak tree called the Howling Oak.
Our curse is also our
This oak was
greatest
grown through the aid of druids from a seed taken back on Gilneas. It stands for all that we've endured and what we've accomplished. May it serve to remind us that our curse is also our blessing. It seems you have your first charge. You must travel back down to Ruthven and speak to Vespritus to secure a ride to Lord Danel. Once in Lord Danel, aid the Night Elves in any way you're able. I am trusting you to treat them with the reverence they deserve in light of all they have done for us. I must travel to the distant city of Stormwind to meet King Anduin. I hope to see your face again very soon. Until then, a fond farewell.
Never let your guard down.
So, I don't think they actually live down here. If it's anything like other trees that the Night Elves have grown, yeah, you can kind of see there's like pathways and stuff. They actually have hollowness inside of them. But these are the horses that you can get to ride on as a Gilnean. You can buy the Swift Mountain Horse or the regular Mountain Horse. And I think there's a white one too. And then there's some that you can buy later on that have similar models but have like different kind of barding and stuff on them. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to Stormwind, start Chromie time, and then that should allow us to start Duskwood the next time we log in, so we'll be able to just go and start it. So I'm actually going to take I think it's a shortcut. I don't think... Let me go check. I'm going to grab this tavern too. This guy. So this is the Gilnean quartermaster. All the races have a quartermaster.
Have what you seek.
And he sells a tabard that has it's an insignia of Gilneas on us. I'm gonna go check the temple up here, because this temple up here has I think it might have a portal to Stormwind in it. If it does, I'll save us some time. Otherwise, I'm going to port to the fair and then fly from the fairgrounds back to Stormwind. Brewfest is still going on. Brewfest ends. It says it ends. It ended on the 6th, but there's still decorations up. This is the one I'm excited for, Hollow's End. That one will be fun when we get to that. So we have Hellfire Peninsula and the Exodar. So we can't port there from here. I swear you could, because the harbor got destroyed, but maybe they changed it. Or maybe it's only when you're in the current timeline. It's this tree that we're in right now, this is what gets burned down. Teldrassil, as you can see, is just a giant tree. Sylvanas burns this down. And that's where that whole Dark Iron Dwarf joke comes from.
You need something?
Take me to the fairgrounds, please. 25 copper, that's robbery! There's some fun things to do at the fair too, I'm not gonna lie. Here we go.
Time to move on.
What the hell is this? Is there the Great Gnomergan Run? Join the gnomes as they celebrate. Oh, right. So I forgot about this. There used to be something that they did back before it was a micro holiday. a group of people would get together and make gnomes, and they would run from.
See you later.
From Dune Moreau to wetlands, or not to wetlands, to Loch Modan, through the Badlands, to the Burning Steps, or Searing Gorge, to the Burning Steps, to Red Ridge Mountains, and then all the way to Elwyn Forest and then to Stormwind. It was just something they did for fun. I don't understand it, but you don't have to.
Safe
You
travel.
know, it was for fun, and Blizzard actually made a micro holiday about it. But there's a few cool little micro holidays, but Trial of Style is one of them. Pirates Day. You go and talk to somebody, it will turn you into a pirate, and it will change how you talk in chat. Wasn't National Talk Like a Pirates Day fell on the same day as the Queen's funeral, didn't it?
How are you? Safe
That
travels.
made things awkward. Right. There's like nobody on this server. Like, there's the gnomes.
Can I help you?
Alright, so we want to go talk to Chromie. Don't want to use the auction house, but I don't like this weapon anymore, the look of it. I can transmog it though to something else, so I might do that. Just because I think it looks weird fighting in melee with the staff to me. To me, a staff is just a walking stick with your spell focus on the top. You're not bludgeoning people with your spell focus. Down here, should meet Chromie. Or whatever.
It's so nice to see you.
Chromie's call! Glad you made it. Something tells me your future is waiting for you in the past.
It's like meeting again for the first time.
Select a timeline. So these are our options. This one has some spookiness to it. This one has an area that's kind of spooky. Not really. There's only one area here that's spooky. Nothing spooky. Lots of spooky.
Who would have thought someone named Deathwing would bring about so much destruction?
I would have thought someone named Deathwing would have brought about so much destruction. Caught me off guard. Almost made it to level 20 in that starting area. It's 1/3 of the level cap in that one zone.
It's too far away.
Alright. No. 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 Oh, Duskwood. Where's Duskwood? Man, I ended up filling up my quest log here. There it is. Alright. Wow. Okay. Ungrower Crater is a fun one. I don't know when I would ever have a chance to do that and have it like fall into the series properly, but Ungoro Crater is full of fucking dinosaurs. That it's like a place trapped in time. All right. Chromie.
Why, hello.
Why, hello. Good luck out there, but I don't think you'll need it.
Always have
Thank
time
you.
for you.
All right, so now we'll come in here. And jump on my yak.
Francis, lucky doos.
And we'll change my weapon. Staff. What kind of weapon do we want? A polearm? We can use Legion artifacts. These are too cool looking. I don't think that's right for our level of adventuring, in my opinion. I want something dumb looking, but I don't want something like super extreme. Like that one's not too bad. That one looks pretty good. You do a pitchfork. Straight up pitchfork. About swords. Swords. Do a lightsaber. Do that Demon Slayer. That's pretty cool. Whirlwind sword. I should not be able to use that. Frog slicer. A katana. Mammoth skull. What about axes? Do we have any cool looking axes? Cool that aren't like super extravagant. A whirlwind axe, death striker, a giant razor blade. Do a giant razor blade. The edge of inevitability. Song axe, spiked battle axe, Harborside axe, Volcar cleaver. How about that one? That one looks good, right? Because it's Halloween themed and it's a tombstone. I'm gonna go with that. We can give it Sin Wrath, make it bloody. Nah, we don't need an enchantment on it. I have some sets. I can't wear most of them because I don't have enough armor that's of green quality or higher. But we'll revisit that at a later date.
Farewell, friend of the mammals.
Yeah, this axe was one of the original, like, high-end dungeon drops. Somebody put a pumpkin on my head. Okay. Fortunately, that top hat is going to go away when we get a helmet. And it cannot be transmogged on to something else, which sucks. But there's some really cool looking armor sets though. Is somebody just... They're literally preventing me from mounting by throwing that on me. It unmounts me.
Oh, you're talking to me.
Bro, stop putting a fucking pumpkin on my head. This guy is straight trolling me. Oh, I can't talk to him. I have my chat shut off. Alright, well, you know what? He wants to be a troll, then whatever. It kind of looks like they're all cheering for the teacher taking the kids on a walk. So this, 2 times a day, he walks these kids into a freaking room and they form a pentagram, and sound effects from Diablo start to play. And then you hear Cthulhu say, "You will die." Yeah, not even kidding.
Greetings. Light bless you.
Alright, so we're gonna fly over here. Get rid of the stupid pumpkin. No, it's at 7 and 7, I think. So I'd have to follow them. Well, what time is it? Server side. So this is a CST server, so I'd have to wait an hour. We're gonna fly over here to Duskwood, set our hearth, and then we're gonna call it there. Our first zone was down. We lost that fight. So, in case anybody was wondering, we went to fight to get Gilneas back, and we lost because Sylvanas deployed the plague. We had to run away, and we managed to escape with most of our people. However, we lost our home. The kingdom of Gilneas is now under Forsaken control. So, I'm come here to Duskwood. Start our next journey. This area is also kind of Worgen themed, as this is where the Scythe of Elune was found. Just doing us a nice little flight. Almost there. This, I really like this zone. It's one when I play Alliance, I almost always do this zone. The atmosphere on it's just so good. And it is a really good follow-up to the Worgen starting zone, because you'll recognize some names. We're gonna run into some of our buddies from Gilneas here. So I'm just gonna run to the inn here, set my hearth, and then we'll call it for the night, and then we'll pick this up again, hopefully on Tuesday. Wilfred Bizzlebang! Holy crap, didn't realize he'd be here. He's the one that summoned Jaraxxus, Eridar, Lord of the Burning Legion, and then promptly died.
Something specific?
So make this
Safe
in our
travels.
home. Alright, well, thanks for hanging out, guys. Catch you guys tomorrow during the multi-stream. As far as I know, Dolly and I will be playing some more Back 4 Blood. So, thanks for hanging out, and I will see you guys hopefully on Tuesday.